Hello, my darlings. How are we doing? It is yeah, it is Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm really hoping you can hear me. If it's done the thing again where it cuts the microphone off when I hit start. But I'm here with Bucky. Bucky's come to join me tonight. I'm just gonna nuzzle you.
Hello. Also, they can hear you. I just checked stream. At least I can hear you on stream.
Well, hopefully they can hear you too. I'm just gonna, I love the fact that I can just nuzzle you, like. It's my favorite thing. I'm just gonna spend the majority of the stream just be like. But hi Bravo, hi Guru. It's basically just gonna be a bit of a dust about and a chat tonight. There's nothing special happening. Bucky's keeping me company while I try and do some pixel art. Boki is teaching me, or attempting to teach me, how to do pixel art. So I'm gonna practice with some assets tonight. Hi Igor. And I'm going to I have no memory of how to do anything. I know you did teach me. Like,
it's fine. I can always just reteach.
Listen, you're gonna have to reteach many times.
That's fine.
I'm going to make an attempt at a heart. Go on, also what?
I realized that you have a Goose stream avatar. Since when do you have a Goose?
I've had the Goose for a while.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've had the Goose for a little while now. It was one of the first ones I found, honestly. I think that is a decent heart shape.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
Do you want to use symmetry tools for it?
I was just looking at the symmetry. I might get rid. Oh wait, how do I symmetry? Oh, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I am making. Okay, so if I'm trying to brain.
Yes.
How does one? Oh, does it? Oh, okay. It's over here. Can I move this?
Yes, just click on the white square and then you can move it.
Ah. I'm learning, chat. Oh, Jesus. I'm learning. Slowly we learn. Oh, this is where my brain just goes absolutely fucking like, what the fuck is going on? I feel motion sick.
It's fine.
Hold on, something's gone wrong here. Yeah, that works, maybe. Who's honking at me? It's you honking at me.
There's a very specific reason why I'm honking at you.
Why are you honking at me?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Have you become a goose?
Maybe.
No, I don't like that. I'm trying to... I know I'm going to be filling it in, but I need to get the shape right first, and the shape is not shaping. Okay, it's this bit. Oh, Ego's attacking us with a cannon.
Man, the cannons! We have cannons too.
We have cannons too? We do? What do you mean a butt? No, we don't have cannons. We just get smothered.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell I'm having fun with the symmetry? I'm just like... it's doing such strange things to my brain.
If you really want to mess your mind up, just enable all access. Just enable.
No, I might actually throw up. I don't think that's a bad heart shape, do you?
No, it's not a bad heart shape, it's fine.
Okay, now I need to... Okay, I'll put BitBuddy over there. Right. This is where things are gonna get a little bit complicated. Right, okay, just turn that off. But how is everybody this evening? The light is coming from over here. How does one balloonify? I'm trying to draw a heart-shaped balloon. So I'm thinking just like...
I personally am kind of surprised you didn't notice. Nothing.
What?
But besides that, I was doing good.
You what?
Look at your stream. Give me a second. There we go. I was like that for like 5 minutes, and you haven't realized. There was a reason why I honked at you, and you even asked me whether or not I was a goose.
Listen, get your goosey butt out of my snoot.
It was so funny. You even asked me, "Are you a goose?" And I was like, "Yes." And you didn't even realize I was a goose.
I thought you meant on stream avatar. I can't see I only have one screen. I can't see anything that happens.
I'm kind of a skill issue.
It is. I have no skill.
But yeah, typically to balloonify an image, it's very simple. You just add a string at the bottom of it. It's literally that simple.
I know, but I want to try and make the. I'm gonna add the string on the bottom. Oh, I need to do the.
Highlight. You wanted me on stream. You know what I am. Your own fault.
I know. Mistakes were made. No, they weren't. Mistakes I like having you. Made. I like having you with me. Oh, I've done it way too. Is it? Oh, it's way too big. Wait, no. If I move it right to the top. I've forgotten how to. No, there we go. Okay. No, that's a rubber. I don't want. I want that. What the fuck? This is the pencil. I'm so confused. I'm confused.
It's because you do not have a color currently on your pen.
Yeah, but I want this color.
Now you have a color on your pen. Now if you press B, it should all work fine. You just had no color inside your pen. That's why it didn't draw.
Okay, and then I want to have a slightly lighter color because I'm oh no. I'm trying to, get that like it's. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Yeah, that like really shiny sort of. I don't know. What do we think? I don't think that's too bad for my first attempt.
It's fine. The highlight on the left, the big one, has a weird cutout in it, and the bottom left section like dips in it. That one I would fix, but besides that, it's fine.
No, I like it when it's like, it's that classic sort of like.
No, not that. A little bit further up.
Oh, this bit.
I think so. I have latency. Yeah, that bit. I have a little bit of latency because I'm watching your Twitch stream and not your Discord stream.
And well, I can't stream it to Discord. It will break everything.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
More Goose. Yes, more Goose. I agree.
Who more Goose? What more Goose? I'm confused. Oh my gosh, look at the goose. Hi, Danish.
Hi, Danish.
Okay, and now to... I feel... because I know you're going to put the black outline and everything.
Yes.
Am I gonna be okay to do the string in black?
Yes.
Right, okay.
If the string looks too thick, I will just remove the outline from that section.
Okay.
I can do that. And on tonight's menu is, I don't know. What is pixel art as a food item?
I don't know.
We will have Swedish meatballs.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Swedish meatballs, apparently. I've never actually had a Swedish meatball. Okay, what do we think of this? We're just working on some pixel art, guru. Boki's slowly teaching me how to become a pixel god like them. What do we think?
The thickness is not the same in every spot. At the bottom you have like one spot where the thickness isn't correct.
What do you think of that?
Much better.
I do think I want to just like maybe not have that as wavy.
Yeah, I would probably try, because your balloon is pretty far high, do it relatively straight, because then I can do an animation where it bounces up and down.
Oh, okay. Should I just leave like no string and just make the balloons, and then you can add the string and make it and animate it that way? Would that be easier?
Do what you're more comfortable with. If it helps with your vision of the balloon to also draw the string, then draw the string as well.
No, I can just draw the balloons.
Yeah, then just draw the balloons. The thing is, if it doesn't fit on the animation, I will just cut it out anyway.
Well, if I just concentrate on doing the balloons, and then like you can add the string. There we go.
So for anybody who doesn't know, we are working. Do we want
on
to
a
say
secret? No, we're on a secret. It's a secret project. It's a secret project. This is
so we're drawing balloons for the CIA. They asked us to draw balloons for the CIA.
They're having a party, but it's got to be in the digital space, and I'm practicing drawing balloons for them. No, Boki and I are working on a project that I approached Boki with a little while ago. Unfortunately, I have no pennies, and I refuse to let Boki continue to work for absolutely nothing. So the compromise was I make some of the assets to quote unquote reduce the labour and effort that Boki has to do, where in actual fact I'm just adding, because one, Boki's got to teach me, and two, also has to change shit when I send it over, because I'm not that good at pixel art.
The thing is, theoretically, you would save me like 20 minutes if you do the balloons out of like 6 hours of work. But now I have to sit here for probably like 4 hours and watch you do it. You are such a great
Listen, stop making me laugh, it hurts.
I hope it hurts. It hurts watching you.
Yeah, but we get to work on this thing together. You get to teach me how to be just as good as you. I've done that one heart, and now my brain is just like, we don't know how to... What does a heart look like? That's the rubber.
A heart looks like a heart.
It looks like a... Oh, good lord. I forgot that I turned this on, and my brain is just like... I survived. I survived. But no, I get to work on this thing with you, and you know that's special to me.
Yes. So we're doing everything for Debbie.
Yeah, this entire project is for me. Yeah, but we also get to like show off what you can do, you know, because the final product is essentially all you. I'm just like...
I don't want to sound too harsh, but the way how the project is made is far below my level.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. But I don't want that complicated. That's the thing. I'm happy with that level. I know you could do so much. Sorry, I'm just really sort of like...
No, it's fine. I was just because you were like, oh yeah, you get to show off your skill, and I'm like, where?
No, it is no, it is. It is pretty cool what you've done. I forgot how to do the change the size of the brush. How do I change the size of the brush again? Is it control?
Either at the top where it says one
I found
pixel,
control.
or by pressing control and scroll wheel.
I found it. And vanilla ha! I don't know if I like this one. There is issues with this one.
Yes, because this one is more round. The other one is almost completely diagonal lines, so you did not have to struggle with jagged lines quite as much. Here you do. So
yeah, listen. The best way to learn is by making mistakes. Okay.
That's true. I am not saying that it won't help you to go through that struggle. I'm just saying have fun with that struggle because Jesus fucking Christ, that the pixel art is like bread and butter, just sitting over that one curve and being like, if I change the position from a 1-1-2 to a 1-1-2-1-2, does that look more or less jagged? And then you're just like,
right. You stop throwing numbers at me. I don't do.
No.
Numbers scare me. Stop.
So typically, when I talk about curves, is I go how many pixels you go down, so to speak, or you go right. So like for example, your point at the bottom, and then when you go to the right, it's like 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 1, a bunch of ones, and then a bunch of twos, right? And then you are like at the extreme of the right. Then you can discuss with people. Like I once had a conversation where the other person also talked like that, and then we just started like going ahead with, yeah, but would the 1-1-2 1-1-2 look better, or 1-2-1-2? Well, then I don't think we will reach the epicenter correctly. That will be too wide when we do that. Ah, yeah, I guess that's right. But what if we like flatten it out before? And it was just like nobody could read that chat. It was so close to just runes, like nobody had any idea. So for example, what you do now is, because you said you're struggling with the curve, you just avoid the curve right now. You just try to go as diagonal as you can. You cheeky. You already have one diagonal one. Now make one that's different. That one almost looks the same. It's just a little bit bigger. Try yourself.
I'm trying! Thank you for the lecture, Banda. Yeah, because I kind of like want... I don't know about the two of them. Like, there is definitely like... Oh god, no. I don't think it looks that bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I think that will do. I think you can probably go in and fix it.
No, it's fine. We do not need to fix it.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I need to turn that off. What concentration I am feeling right now.
This is all about fun, baby. Don't worry about it.
I know. I am enjoying learning how to do... I'm just enjoying, like, being able to do something with you. And hopefully everybody can have a lot of fun laughing at me trying to brain these things. Because it is like somewhat of a challenge to try and, because obviously I do digital art.
Yes.
And trying to like translate those the things that I understand as an artist into pixel art is definitely not the easiest thing. So it's a fun challenge. To try and like go, okay, theoretically I know how this is supposed to go. Oh shit, I didn't put them on separate layers.
They do
That's
not
alright.
touch them.
Yeah,
You can just...
yeah, that's fine.
You act as if you ruined your entire red balloon, as if it is like 50 feet away. Oh, like the first thing I do when I get your thing, because we did want something similar in the past, was I just took the assets, and because they're all next to each other, I just flattened the thing. I didn't even use your layers.
Yeah. Right, okay, well as long as they're not touching, I won't even bother with layers. I'ma try a shadow. I'm gonna add a little bit of shadow to my balloons. The brain is trying so hard. That is such a bad shadow. What does a balloon look like again?
I don't think people add too many shadows to balloons. I know they most of the time add them more to the middle of it, to show off like how the volume works, but I don't think there are too many balloons that add a shadow like that specifically. But I also do
I'm
not
thinking
have
just sort of like along that edge, but it really sort of highlights how weird shit be. Oh, hold on. Brain. Y'all get to see my brain struggle in real time, like. Not that you don't get to. No, it's so off. It looks okay when it was just the pink. Now when I've tried to add the darker shadow, it just looks so silly. I'm hoping that if I just keep zooming in and out, it sort of will show me where shit's going wrong. It's this section here. But I don't think there's anything I can do to fix it, really, is there?
I mean, there are.
Well, that's gonna be your
requires
job.
a lot of testing. No, I mean, I can explain to you, but other than the fuck around till you find out, there's not much to say.
Yeah.
Some of the bumps are like a little close together compared to these straights, so that's why it can look a little bit lumpy, so to speak. So you just need to space out the stronger movements a bit and put a little bit more of the diagonal lines in between, so it looks less like a lump and more like one through line or one continuous curve. It's a lot of messing about.
Yeah, I'm sort of like... Tell you what, let me just... That's way off. I've just made it so much worse. I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. It's just it is just a case of like working what works. Ooh,
Yeah,
wait. That doesn't look too bad. Again, it is just like okay, so it's 1 and then 2 and then like every time I think I've found where the problem is and I go to fix it, it makes a problem somewhere else.
Isn't that a joyous experience?
I was going to say, I'm getting the true pixel art experience here.
Exactly.
Alright, let me... I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have, I think I maybe did the shadow too dark. Oh, that's better. I did the shadow too dark. It works better with that colour.
I mean, yeah, definitely works better that way. The reason for it is kind of upsetting when you think about it, because the reason why this actually looks better is because with less strong shadows, you just don't notice the problem that the shadow was highlighting before.
Yeah.
So it's not like the problem is away, it's just you don't see it in.
Exactly. I'm just having a very quick look at some actual balloons just to see if I can sort of get an idea of like the highlights and shadows.
That's fair.
Because I do want them definitely. I know that you can make a really easy sort of like you just go, oh yeah, there, and then it's a balloon. But I kind of, if I can add that little bit of extra, you know, it's sort of like. I'd rather have it than not.
That's fair. Let me see if I can do something. It can also help to like actually look at how other people do balloons in pixel art.
I was having a look today, but most people that have done it are working on much, like what is it resolution? It's not. Is it resolution?
You mean size? Yeah, resolution.
Yeah. They've got a lot more to work with. Wow, that's not pixel art. Yeah, I'm just sort of like looking at a lot of things to try and, because I don't want them to be too detailed, but I want them to have a bit of like, you know, you look at them and go, oh, there's a bit of depth there.
Yes, I get what you mean.
I think the level of detail I've managed to get is enough for me to be happy with. I think that's like putting the concentration on the highlights and then just having that edge of shadow. I think that works for me.
Yeah, balloons are relatively simple, and for the style, it's completely fine.
And then I want this. I'm gonna move it over here. I'm gonna do a purple balloon, but slightly there. Oh, is that light? No, it's not quite. Maybe we'll go a little bit darker. It's a bit too dark. Because like I don't want them all to be red. I want them like different shades. This one's gonna be a Diddy one.
What did you just say? What it's gonna be?
It's gonna be a Diddy one.
A Diddy one.
A Diddy one, yeah.
Said
So,
Diddy. The only Diddy I know you don't want a balloon of.
No, so Diddy is like it's small. It's gonna be a Diddy one, like tiny.
Okay.
It's. I think it's probably like specifically not slang.
As long as it's not what I think it is, I'm completely fine with whatever it's gonna be.
What are you thinking it is?
I was just concerned for a second.
What?
You know the Diddy I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't know, but it depends because there's so many.
The not the goofy Diddy one, the one that's currently in a lot of lawsuits.
Oh, you mean P Diddy?
Yeah.
The rapper? Oh yeah, no. It is British slang. It means like very small or like tiny or like when you see something that's smaller than everything else. It is also like part of the like we have a phrase called diddly squat, which basically means nothing.
Oh yeah. Diddly squat, I know.
Yeah, but like, yeah, when you say something's diddy, It's little. It's small. So this is a diddy balloon. Nice ickle. And we're gonna wee. It tickles my brain so much.
Hopefully in a good way.
Very much in a good way. Very, very much in a good way. I don't know what it is about having that little gap there, but it just feels right. Okay, now we need a slightly lighter. Oh, that's a rubber. I've got hiccups now. But no, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Back in 1700s or so, diddy originally was a term for tits. Yeah, I mean, it still kind of is, but people don't really use it much because most people just use titty or like tits. But no, it did. I think it was specifically nipple, if I remember correctly.
How many terms actually? I do think that there's a concerning amount of terms that once were supposed to be naughty in origin, let's say it like that we used today. I do not know of any examples right on top of my head, but I know that there were a bunch.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of things that it's like that used to mean something else. But we have, I mean, language evolves constantly. It's like there was a news story I think it was last night actually that me and mum were watching, and I think who was it? Somebody's asked. I think was it Trump has asked the BBC to apologise for the shows that they aired like 20, 30 years ago that are considered highly racist now. And it's like, I'm all against racism, but I don't think anybody needs to apologise for what was acceptable back then. It's not acceptable now, and it shouldn't. The language shouldn't be used now. But I don't think we need to rage against what you know what I mean. Like in 20 years' time, the words that we use now are probably going to be considered offensive. It's one of those things. It's like, yes, it is highly offensive now, but it wasn't highly offensive then. That doesn't make it right, but it also doesn't necessarily mean it should be condemned. Like, it is one of those things where it's a difficult thing to like. Personally, as long as the language is not being used now and we have learned from it, I think that leave the past in the past.
Also, you can't have a genuine apology for something that you didn't do, right? Like, what is the spokesperson about to say? Like, oh, sorry, they back then said that sort of thing. it's like, yeah, you can apologize like that, but at the same time, you don't get a genuine apology the same way you would have gotten if you've gotten an actual person who did that in the past to say, yeah, I apologize, I now know that that is wrong. Because of course they now know it is wrong. Now it is not okay to say
but
that.
it's that sort of like, it feels in a sense like erasing history. Which, yeah, fair enough. It's just a TV show, and it, you know, but it's also history.
Yeah, I guess so. If they also want to remove the content, I mean,
yeah, because
as a German, I know about like apologizing for stuff you didn't do. The last thing you should do is remove the stuff you apologize for.
Yeah.
I mean, if people specifically are upset with something being up right now, then you can discuss about removing it. I'm not saying that like you should remove anything, but like a lot of very good learning experiences are mitigated by just removing stuff if you don't like it.
Yeah.
So while of course the display of certain past German signs is legally forbidden, we still have them in our history books because it's important to display how they were used in the past, so you don't use them now, otherwise go to fucking jail. I don't think you go to jail for it, but like it's not also very much wrong.
Didn't that guy who taught his dog get like? Didn't he go to? He was in behind bars for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yes.
I thought
Although
so.
that one I feel like was a little bit. It was a cross joke, and I don't think like, oh, we should like criminalize humor. But like, if a joke is really extremely bad, then like, don't say it. So I am kind of on the fence about whether or not they did the right thing. Typically, I would tend towards no, they should have just like slapped the wrist or something like that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah. Point blank, just don't erase history.
Yes.
Because if we don't have history, how are we supposed to like go, oh yeah, that we shouldn't do that?
I mean, it doesn't stop it from happening, from history repeating itself.
No,
I mean,
it doesn't.
As somebody who had certain German culture indoctrinated over like 6 years because we had nothing else in like history classes and other things. We had like politics, history, even stuff like English. All of it was about the bad times. The times you do not talk about. And now seeing some of the stuff that's happening in America, I feel like, I feel like I learned in school about this. Like, wow, very, very interesting. It doesn't help if you, but like, history can only repeat itself if you like do not know it. Like, it's way easier to repeat history if you don't know about history.
I feel like history is going to repeat itself regardless. Like, because they say, I mean, it's what? There's a saying that there's only 7 ways to tell a story.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. So, like, shit's gonna repeat regardless of what we want.
Yeah, but that way, intellectuals or pseudo-intellectuals get to say, did you know that bad guy during bad time actually had cars throughout the Reichstag where he displayed them and showed off how good they are and how similar it is to a certain other bad person during a certain other bad time. So. Jesus Christ, the conversation went the wrong way. What was that rule about any conversation on the internet ends up talking about the bad guy during the bad time?
Basically.
Hello, Moxie.
Max, hello. Oh gosh, that was too far. Let's go back to the titty conversation. Let's talk about let's talk about titties.
Ways? What's your favorite way to say titty? I will look up old ways to say titty.
I want to know German words for titty. Have you got any fun German words for tits or titties?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, that's just disappointing. Why have you not got funny German words for titties?
Because I am in northern Germany. The only funny stuff happens in southern Germany.
Okay.
No, like in southern Germany, especially stuff like Bavaria and stuff, they are very like social and talk a lot and do a lot of stuff. Northern Germany is just like, if we say more than 3 words to each other, that's like a whole conversation. That's already way too long.
So kind of like the Brits, it's like you just nod. That's it. That's the whole conversation. That's hello, small talk, and goodbye.
Yes. We do not want to have small talk.
I want it just maybe there. God, hello, hi fish. Enjoy your look. I'm assuming you with the small fish. I hope you and the small fish are doing well. Oh, with the small fish. Well, it is lovely to see you, my darling. I do miss you.
Also, I do feel like because of how close German and English is, because like we both have a big influence from Germanic and Saxon tribes, I do feel like most of them are just the same. So the most things we say are essentially also breast, like Brüste, Titten for tits.
Wait, hold on, say that again. Again? It just sounds like you're saying kitten.
Yeah, it's written the same way, just with a T at the beginning instead of a K.
I'm now gonna start calling breasts kittens.
There is actually a way where some people call them cat's head. I do not know why. But apparently they also
hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Oh, bloody hell. Chaban has come out of the lake to give us some self-care. Stretch. Ow. I stretched. And I have hydrate. Are you off to bed, Shabanda? No, I'm. Did you say cat? For.
Yeah, I do saw it in a list that people actually call tits cat heads.
Okay, fair, I suppose. What is that emote? Hold on. Oh, it's a. I genuinely could not work out what that was, but it's a balding person It says it's called Thank Egg. I am confused. But... fair enough. I've never seen that emote before. Oh, see, Z knows what you're talking about. Titten. No, they're called kittens now. I suppose you could call mine cats, though. They're not kittens.
Yeah, apparently especially large breasts are called cat heads. Because they are round, and I'm like... okay, but there are other round things to describe it with. Which sort of like...
There are plenty of round things in the world.
Yeah, why cat heads? Like, who sees a round thing and is like, yes, this looks like a cat's head? I'm like, the fuck? There's so many bowling balls, coconuts, I don't know, just balls in general. Okay, good, balls already have.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly dee, there they are, standing in a row. The big ones, small ones, some as big as your head, and bigger. Sorry, I like that song. You said coconuts. This red is too red. This is too much. This is making my eyes feel nauseous. But how is everybody doing on this Sunday? There we go, that's better. I know I'm sort of sticking more towards red at the minute. But like, it's very difficult to come up with colours.
That's fine. We can always change the colors later.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get the colors basically sorted for you so you don't have to change them. That would be nice.
Yeah, but for now you're worrying more about the shapes. Like, we can always later change the colors. It's very easy just with the paint bucket and replacing the colors. It's very easy. We can easily do that. Just use the colors you know work now, and then we can always change the color later.
I know, but if it helps, it helps my brain.
Yes. Also, just so you know, in 1.5 minutes there's gonna be an ad break.
Oh, thank you very much. I immediately need to pee.
Well, you still have 1.5 minutes.
No, it's a... Huh?
Yeah? Oh, you go first.
I was gonna say, it's a thing now that as soon as I see that green bar, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta piss.
Yeah, it's called the Pavlovian response.
Yeah, I've definitely Pavloved myself.
Also, Moxie said every time they hear that song, they think of Zazu. Who's Zazu?
It's the hornbill from Lion King.
Okay, I know what a hornbill is.
Just Google Lion King Zazu and you'll see.
Lion King Zazu. Okay, is it the weird bird from the Lion King?
Yes.
Ah.
That's Zazu. He sings Lovely Bunch of Coconuts for Scar.
Ah. Well, maybe Scar wouldn't have been such a bitch if he had a little bit more coconut in his performing years. But whatever. Okay, so apparently one German word for it. Also, we're currently inside the ad break, I think. The green bar is gone.
Not yet. The ad break will pop up when it'll actually say that was just the timer to say, oh yeah, you've got an ad break turning up soon.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah, no, I like to see that now the ads have started. So usually I know the ads have definitely started when I get a Frosty message. So we are gonna do a quick BRB because I'm gonna go pee. So do take the opportunities to go pee. We'll all go pee together. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and we will be back in 2.5 minutes. About it like exploding. Use the shine to stick and add shine. Oh, okay, so you can make it glow. Oh, Jesus.
What? What the fuck?
Congratulations, another goose impregnated.
What are they?
So
Really have some of whatever the devs were having. I'm really curious at this point.
Oh, that's the dude that rides on the other dude.
Yeah, that sounds so fun! For context, I showed Devin Kate Sith, okay?
The only experience I have with him was in Advent Children, where at the beginning he's riding on the red dog. Misty's gonna bugger off again now. Because Bravo has summoned the Blobv again. Let me try sending this picture one more time. Ah, there we go. Now I've sent the picture. It was just having a moment. There you go, bro. It's like I sent you a picture. Discord was just having a moment. Thank you for all of the Blobby, Bravo, and Roy. I don't always look like a dinosaur. There you go, I'm a bird now. Ooh. Oh, dude, you look high as fuck. You look stoned. Oh, that's... Wait, is that... Oh, it's... I thought this was a barbecue. It's a baby in a pram. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a pee.
No, I did nothing.
Well, that's on you. I realize I have made this heart maybe a bit too bright. I think we're gonna have to go like really pink for the highlights. I don't like that pink. Can I sort of... Ooh, I like this pink. Oh my goodness. Okay, set that heart. We're gonna do another one. We'll fix that one later. And how much room? I have loads of room. Maybe we'll do one here. This one looks so dull now. Like this red looks so dull.
Yeah. We can always fix it in post.
No, I mean, maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
No, I mean you can fix it in post. Like nothing's stopping you from changing the color.
The thing, no, that is very true. But I do like the color. It just looks so dull. It looks like these are the shiny, playful balloons, and then this one's just like very serious, very sort of like, you know, But it does have more, like, shine. I think I need to fix this one. This one needs more shine to it, I think. I think maybe it's this bit that I'm not happy with, but I like the sort of... kind of feel like maybe... Oh, I like that colour better. That's a nicer colour.
You can also, if you want to switch colors more quickly, select the balloon. Like, just make a selection box inside the balloon. Like that the entire balloon is inside of it, so to speak. And then use the paint bucket and turn off continuous in the top bar. That way everything that's inside the selection, the color changes. The reason why I say you make a selection around it is because in case you just by chance have the color anywhere else, you do not override the color in that specific spot. If you do not care about that and want to change the color just over the entire layer, you can just do continuous and it will change it everywhere inside the layer.
Okie dokie. I think I shall...
for quick color correction.
Yeah, I've noticed you do it quite quickly, but I think for now I'm just gonna stick with, while I get like used to what I'm already doing.
Yes.
Because I'm still like struggling, because it's very opposite. So like the zoom in and the zoom out and the do thing, like, so like that, the holding control and scrolling forward changes the size of the brush in here.
Yes.
But on all my other art programs, that's the zoom, whereas it's just normal for this. So it's still sort of like working out who and where and how.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just telling you the shortcuts.
I know.
Whether or not you want to take them is your decision.
I know, and I appreciate it, but I'm still struggling to remember everything else.
I know, I told you that shortcut before as well.
Oh, I know. I want to try. Is this... No, that's too similar. No, I think we'll stick with what we had. Because it looks like a highlight from a distance, doesn't it? They look like they're highlighted.
Yes.
I think maybe I need to make the shadow a bit darker on this one. I think that's potentially... That's better. You can see it now. Excuse me. I'm drinking fizzy drinks. It's messing with me. Right, I need to come up with... I don't want to go straight white for the highlight. Maybe this... That works. kind of. And we just go along ever so slightly more. No, that's grey. I don't want grey. That's too white. I think we have a few there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab all of these and just put them over here. I'm going to make an attempt at a rose bush.
Oh god.
Are you ready? Okay, I have been thinking about this.
You are ready. That's what I think it's for.
I've been thinking about this all day.
I can't do it. My problem is, can you do it?
Well, this is what we're about to find out. I have been thinking about this all day. Okay, I have a plan. So basically, we're gonna start with a big round. It's not quite the right green. I kind of want, like, I think if I start with the darker green. Okay, we're gonna start with this. A big round. And then it just sort of those are technical terms, right? And just sort of then remove some bits.
Yes, that is technically how you do it.
See, I can, and then we're just gonna, like, maybe, you know, just around the edges, we just remove some bits, so we get that leafy sort of thing, right? Make it a slightly darker colour. And it's sort of, I'm sort of like, if I just like, there's probably a better way to do this, but this is the way that I'm doing it. Because like, if we just sort of, and then eventually I'll work out how to fan it out. But for now,
I just hear your mouse going crazy. I'm looking at it.
I don't know if stream can hear it or not.
In case stream can't hear it, it's the best ASMR experience. She is currently smashing her mouse button as if it owes her money. And quite a lot, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why I have BitBuddy, because you can see how many times, you know. I'm gonna just like, I found a little bush for my first attempt. What do you think?
I mean, it's a bit noisy compared to the rest, but it does read as a bush.
How would you do compared to the everything, the other things? You are correct. Now that you've said it, I can see it. But I made a bush. It's my first bush.
Yes. So typically I would just start with a circle.
Okay, hold on.
A big circle, about the size that the bush will let on be.
Okay, let's go about this big. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. What the fuck did I just do?
Let me see.
What? How? Huh?
What exactly?
I right clicked and it did a different color.
Yes, do you see on the color wheel underneath the green how there is a black bar? That's your secondary color. If you press right click, you will activate your secondary color. You can switch that by either right clicking the color wheel or by pressing X. That way you switch primary and secondary color.
No, that's cool. I didn't know that. I discovered something new. Okay, I have a circle. I have my bush.
Now make this circle a little bit smaller and make it float in the middle of the room. We will cut off the bottom, but for now we do want to have the entire circle.
About that big? It's red so I can see it. It's red so I can see it.
The same size as the current bushes. Just make it smaller. Like, you don't need it that big. That way you just add unnecessary work to it.
Like this?
I can also just share my screen in case you want that.
No, I want you to try and talk me through it.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I have like the latency of the stream on it.
I know.
But yeah, the red circle should be as big as your current bush,
Oh,
like
okay.
the one that you finished. And then put it not at the bottom that it's cut off, but middle, free floating in the room. Abby, how big the old finished bush is.
Okay, this one. Alright. About that big. In the middle of the room.
Yes.
But green. I need it green.
Yes, make it a very dark green. This is going
very
to be
dark
for
green.
your silhouette. Yes, a
Okay.
very, very dark green.
There we go. I like that green. Okay, let me get rid of that one. There we go.
Okay, good. Now we will add leaves to it.
Okay.
On the border, which means do not change the color. This is only for the silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to add leaves to it. The easiest way to add small leaves to it that are very simple is make a square out of your brush. That means have this brush have the pixel size of 2, and then place one and then another one in the corner. So it's kind of like a very small figure 8. That's like the easiest way to draw a leaf.
Huh?
Yeah, place one pixel like that square. The square is correct. Place one pixel, and then place another one in the bottom right corner of it, so that they overlap for one pixel.
Like this?
See? Yes, like this.
And that's a leaf?
Yes, that's a leaf.
Ah.
So
then
now
like...
we will add that shape and similar leafy shapes to the outside of that circle in the same color until the silhouette doesn't say circle but says bush.
Okay.
Which is why I said that we want the bush to be small, because the smaller the bush, the easier it is to add the leaves.
I'm doing a concentratus.
Make the leaves swoop down, not up. This is a bush, not
Oh.
an 80s rockstar. Or anime protagonist, or whatever else. There are bushes where the leaves go up, but they typically don't have leaves in that shape.
I was thinking of the privets outside, and it was like all of the leaves point upwards.
Yes, that's fair. Some of the bushes do, but they typically have another shape than the one we are going for. We are going for a very droopy bush.
A droopy brush.
Yes.
That sounds like me. Okay, what do you think of my droopy bush? Is it sufficiently droopy and bushy?
It's very spiky, but that'll do.
I'm learning.
You are learning, yes. Okay. Next up.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a lighter color.
Is this too light? I think it's too light.
This is not for highlights, it's just for the general greenery.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna... Okay, I like this one.
Okay, now, how do I explain this? The upper third in the direction of the highlight, so like top left, I think it is. I want you to map out a blob. Just imagine this would be a smooth sphere where the not highlighted area would be, but where a well-lit area would be. So it would kind of be blob shaped, right, in the top left.
Like this.
More round. So like the bottom, the very bottom of it is way too far down. I would cut it sooner. Or yeah, or like this. I would recommend, because leaves tend to grab a bunch of light from its neighbors. I would recommend making the blob rather smaller than too tall.
Kinda like that?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
Now, we have to use that light for the leaves. So we will shade this, or texture this rather, so it looks like leaves. So first of all, the top left corner, like the leaves on that side, they're also highlighted, right? Like.
Okay, so I need to go back to this color and like do these ones.
You go back to the light color. First off, just for easiness, use the magic wand tool by pressing W and press on the bush. That way you don't accidentally change the silhouette of it.
Okay.
Because now the shape is selected, exactly. Now some of the leaves on the top left are hit by the light. The ones that are like on the outside of it. So we need to color those in as well.
So like this?
No, they are also part of the blob. Why would there be a shadow between the blob and those leaves?
Oh, so like fill in this area?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Is it good?
Yeah, that's good. I would remove some at the bottom again, so that it doesn't go lower than the lowest part of the blob. Yeah.
Like this.
Now, go around the edges of that shape you have just created. And add the same sort of leafy texture to it as you did to the outside of the bush. So the same shapes.
With the lighter or the darker color?
With the lighter color.
So like this?
Yes.
What do you think of that? Is that okay? Is that good?
Yes. Now I want you to take the darker color and add some smudges in between the big blob where like the leaves just kind of like sway away into the middle. Just very small. It doesn't have to be like too much. Just a couple like straight lines and stuff. Just so that it looks like leafy on the inside of the blob. You know what I mean? You will understand it once you see it.
Oh wait,
There's a
hold on,
reason
I
why I
need to...
said you won't feel ready for it.
So the original blob shape that I made,
Yes.
do the leafy with the dark green inside that.
Exactly. Not
Okay.
directly the same shape. Play around a bit and try to make it look as if... because what the highlighted green is right now, what the blob is right now, right? That's like leaves that are at the sun.
I lost
But
the blob.
leaves aren't one. Yes, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
You do not... It's fine. You can do the entire shape. So what we are essentially drawing, Debbie, right, is a bush. Think about how a bush looks. You should know that from digital art. Think about how a bush looks. They have inside the highlighted area a bunch of leaves, and they have like tiny mini shadows on the other leaves, right? It's like not one solid shape because the leaves kind of like break up, and sometimes you like can look into the bush, sometimes you can't. It's very erratic and not linear. So we are trying to mimic that. So it doesn't just look like blobs.
I'm desperately trying to translate what I understand from digital art to pixel art.
It's fine.
Listen, I've got to start somewhere. If I can't draw a bush.
Bush is not easy. Like, you act as if bush is easy. Bush is difficult. Bush is hair. Like, it's not easy.
Well, if I can draw a bush, then I've got a good chance of being able to do other things.
Yes, that is true.
I personally usually find organic shapes to be a lot easier than anything else. So I'm hoping that because it's something that I understand more than other things, that it will, like, I'll be like, it'll give me the confidence to go, okay, I did this, I can do other things.
That was before you asked me how to draw a bush.
Listen, I've seen the things that you can draw. If I can be anywhere near what you can do, it's a fucking win. Okay. What do you think of that?
I would actually add some that are in the middle or like on the left side of the block.
Okay.
Because leaves also throw like mini shadows in between each leaf, so you can kind of like mimic that.
I'm worried about adding too much.
Yeah, I think you're just on the brink of too much right now.
Okay, so I leave it like this.
Yeah, that can work. Now, if you want to cut off the bottom of the bush, you can now.
Okay.
I would recommend cutting up. Like on the right side, you have like 2 leaves. On the bottom right, like just above the second leaf.
Hold on. How do I deselect the one tool?
Control D.
Control D. Thank you. Oh, see, now I can see it. Now I can see it better. Now I can kind of see like what. Now my brain can see, because before with the one tool selected, I was struggling to sort of work out like okay, we cut off the bush, but we need to fix some of these bits. Okay. Did I draw a bush?
Yes, I would still add the third color. You essentially do the exact same thing you did with the blob on the lighter color, but you just do it on the bottom right with darker color.
I can.
And it's of course not blob shaped, but instead shaped like a moon.
Yeah. Okay, let me try. Is that? Yeah, we'll try this. So we're just gonna do that, and then.
It's very difficult to show that off without like showing images or anything like that.
I know,
Just, like,
I know. Well, I don't think I've done too bad there.
Yeah, that's looking good.
I think I just need to refine the colours a bit.
Yes.
I think once I've sort of, the colours are very different at the minute. We've got very different greens. So I'm wondering,
Yeah, the
so it
safest
was...
thing to do is go from your favorite color of this bush and then hue shift and go into the direction just a tiny bit.
Yeah, that's, yeah. I think it's W and then this one. And then we're gonna go a little bit darker. And then it was Control D.
Yes.
Look at that! I did that with your help. I did that. It's not a great bush, but I'm proud of that bush. That's a bush.
Yes. It is a bush.
That's like, look at me, I'm learning. Okay, how do I get my the selection tool back? That's not the magic wand. It's disappeared.
Click on that thing on the magic tool, then it will like show up all the ones in like a row, and then you pick
Ah, okay, thank you.
or you just press M. M does this rectangular, the normal rectangular one.
I drew a bush. I drew 2 bush. But like this one looks more. This one definitely fits with everything better. But I'm gonna keep this bush. This bush is gonna be this one lives there.
Yes.
Now I have to make an attempt at roses.
I mean,
So
for this one, you technically do have my references.
I do. Drew a bush.
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna try draw another bush, and then we'll do the roses later. So I'm gonna start with this color because I found the color. I'm gonna do a bigger one. I drew him with a fucking bush.
Yes.
Oh, it's fun being.
You'd want to draw a bush. I go smaller, not bigger than the other.
I
one.
want to do
The bigger the bush,
I want to
the
try
more
and make a bush.
complex the leaf shape. Debbie, you're gonna die trying to make this. Trust me, I have tried to increase. This is bigger than a tree, Debbie. You have no chance at this. I don't have a chance at this, Debbie.
No, I'm gonna try a bigger bush.
Okay.
Listen. I have.
It's your funeral. It's fine.
And it will be surrounded by bushes. Listen, let me try, okay? I have to trial by fire, trial by bush. Okay? Leave me.
It was already trial by bush. This is like Omega Giga Boss by bush. I just want to have mercy on your soul, but...
Listen.
It's fine.
I am a glutton for punishment, okay? I thought you all knew
You've
this.
seen the stuff I work on. I have my standards. Also, genuinely, the bigger you go in size, the more you have to care about shapes, right? Like
I
for
know,
a smaller
I
bush,
know.
starting with a circle is completely fine. For a bush in that size, having something that circular looks odd. So you will probably have to change the base shape from a circle to a little
I know. I'm gonna get the colors in, and then I'm going to remove things. I'm looking at it like a clay sculpture.
That's bad. Also, in the DMs, I did send you one ref which kind of visually shows how the process I was explaining.
Oh, see, the one that you sent, that's gone sort of the opposite way. They've, instead of started with a big blob, they've started with many little blobs and then just added. But I can kind of see, like...
The many small blobs that they did is essentially just the very same, just kind of like negative. So I personally like to go with the big shape and then texture the big shape.
Yeah.
Because then you have like a solid shape. Because in the end, the bush is just a sphere or something similar to a sphere.
Yeah.
So if you go with the smaller ones and then just make the smaller ones grow, you very quickly fall into the trap of not having enough highlights. So for me personally, going with a blob first is always better to have a more balanced sort of like shape with the highlights.
That's fair. See, what I'm thinking of doing, looking at that sort of what you sent me, I'm thinking it might make more sense for my brain to cut the bottom off.
Also,
and sort of... You shed your bush? Oh, I'm honoured. And sort of like start giving it a bit of an odd shape, and then I can start like... Oh, you put flowers in yours!
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. You did it. Oh, that's your balloon? That's I thought it was a reference you sent. That's a very good balloon.
Oh yeah, because I am incapable of drawing good pixel art. I understand that.
Fuck you.
You just said, oh wow, this actually looks good.
Oh, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
That's fine.
I know you can draw good pixel art. I thought it was a reference that you had sent earlier.
No, so how I personally do bushes is I just literally draw a sphere.
I
then
started with
do
sphere.
a nice looking silhouette.
I'm
then I just wrap it up.
I'm working on it. I'm using what you've taught me to find my own way. Okay.
No, that's fine. I do want you to find your own way. I was just kind of like explaining my way because my way was not the way I explained to you. I just feel like the way I explained to you is the easiest. My way is
fair.
either I raw dog it or I draw literally a sphere with highlights and everything, and then I just apply texture to it.
Yeah, I've seen the way you sort of like do things, and now that you've kind of given me a technique to start with, actually what I'm gonna do is I feel like I can like make steps forward.
Yeah. Find your own way, little butterfly. You can do it.
What? It's Neko! Hello! We got a Neko raid! What were you up to? Is he gonna tell me? Oh, you're playing some Stardew Valley? Oh, that makes sense that you coming in for the pixels. But oh, you've blown everybody up. But hello, my darling. So, Neko Diva is a VTuber who loves indie games and nonsense. They're currently on a Stardew Valley kick, but don't let that fool you. They've also been known to do crimes, and even go on pirate adventures. Keep an eye on this cat lady for more gaming shenanigans. What pirate adventures have you been on? But hello, my darlings. Thank you for the Neko raid from Stuart Kenny. We've also got Neko. How was your Stardew Valley? I've never played that. You're a fan of Stardew Valley, right, Boki?
I have played it.
Wait, what's the other one that you play then? Am I thinking of the wrong one? What's the one with the weird bosses? That's not I'm thinking of the wrong game, aren't I?
Yes.
With like the flesh wall.
You mean Terraria?
I'm thinking of Terraria. Stardew Valley is the one that is a little bit kinder, right? It's more cozy.
I also barely played Terraria, but yes. Terraria is the one with the flesh wall.
Sorry. Listen. They're all the same to me. No, but I hope you had a good stream, Neko. What did you get up to in Stardew Valley? Is that a game you could win? I don't know. I've never played it. I've never touched it. Somebody I didn't like tried to get me to play it, and I was like, nope, never touching this.
So people are gonna tell you can't win Stardew Valley because it's a very cozy farming game, but you actually can win Stardew Valley if you exploit your way into finishing all this stuff in the first month. You have won Stardew Valley.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. For those of you who do not know me, I am Devi Demon of Deviant Nails. I'm a level 3 qualified nail technician from the UK, using Twitch as a platform to practice nail arts for industry. As you can see, we also do a whole variety of things on this channel, from art, we do co-working, we play games, we do Lego streams, we do a whole bunch of stuff on this channel. And I am currently being taught how to draw pixel art from the one and only BokiBokiPixelArt. This is my... Boki is fucking amazing at pixel art, and he's making a valiant attempt to teach me how to do things. But yes, if you want to introduce yourself, Boki, you can do.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
First of all, thank you for the compliment. This was my very first model. So yeah, my name is Boki. I do pixel art and that code. That's pretty much it. This was before, because like I have a good friend of mine who does rigging, so by now I do have a rigged model, and I am currently working on a new version. But for the Fugi, I really like using this one. I think this image is by now 7 years old, so I have gone a long way since then. My feet are way more detailed now.
There's lots of toes. There's lots of toes.
Yes. Come on, 23 toes are barely any extra.
No!
Damn,
oh shit, we went on the raid!
We were on your completion
gosh!
Damn it!
We'll come back. We'll come back. Thank you for the raid, Prisma. Welcome on in. What were you? Oh, Prisma was playing Mother 3. I kind of vaguely know this one, but I will very quickly introduce myself to Prisma's raid as well. For those of you who have raided in with Prisma and do not know me, I am Devi Demon of Deviant Nails. I'm a level 3 qualified nail technician from the UK, using Twitch as a platform to practice nail arts for industry. As you can see, we also do a whole host of other things on this channel, from art to Lego to indie games to co-working to all of the things. We do all of the things over here. I am currently joined by BokiBokiPixelArt. I'm going to nuzzle you now because I can. Who is valiantly trying to teach me how to pixel art. If you want to introduce yourself, and then you can carry on talking to Neko, because we've just had a raid from Neko Diva as well, Prisma. But I hope you did. I'll tell you what. Let me read this out. I am all over the place. I apologize. My brain had leaked out of my ears last Monday with a migraine. It's not come back yet. But Prismatic Rhythm is your go-to for chill, variety-filled stream. Based in the UK, this PNG tuber dives into retro and emulated games. From Mother 3 to Carrion, they're all about that casual gaming vibe. No backseating allowed. Catch them live once or twice a week for some gaming goodness. So Neko has said this was a new run, so unlocked very little. This was a little annoying when I couldn't do stuff. Oh yeah, if you've started from the very beginning and you're so used to being like late game stuff, and then you come back and you're like, why can't I do this thing? And it's because you don't have the access to that yet. I've been there. I fucking hate that. Yes, you were telling us about your other model. And you fucking the toes, there's so many toes. I've seen Boki's new model. It's just toes.
You act as if I have so many toes.
You have so many toes. There's so many toes.
I will share a screenshot.
Yeah, you can pop it in chat. I'm sure everybody will enjoy the toes.
Rick toes are very much a thing. That's good because yes, I do think I will actually do a screenshot of the entire thing. But since I have not yet finished my outfit, I will quickly draw a black boy vest. So that...
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit.
But yeah, no, I totally get that the quality of life, like when it's gone, that it can be super annoying. I personally am of the type of person who starts a game like 10 times over before I actually finish it at the very least. So I personally never get to the like comfort of hitting like that end game stuff. So I am quite easy with that. But yeah, going from a completion run to a completely fresh one, I can completely understand how that can be a problem.
Yeah, Boki has just taught me how to draw a bush. I drew this. I drew this. I also did this one, but it kind of looks like it's a lot noisier and dead looking color wise. So I'm now trying to take what I have learned here into bigger bush. Boki has told me I'm mad, but I like to live dangerously.
I'm gonna play some Skyrim or something similar and then just stops after the week and forgets where you're going. Yes, pretty much every single game that includes Baldur's Gate 3, Minecraft. There's a reason why I mostly play roguelike games where like you finish a run. Like if I stop mid-run, I will not finish that run. I will just end that. Also, Neko, I saw your model. I am always very rude and check out all the raiders, and I do very much like the 3D model. I also like the PNG. Like as you might see, I also started with PNG tubing. It's very fun. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Nice.
You can do a lot of stuff with a nice PNG. I mean, like I have my whole PNG menagerie. You know, I have many PNGs, and I love my PNGs. I love doing a PNG stream because like it's I find PNGs can be a lot more relaxed when I'm streaming.
Do you think if I send the image to you, you can just show it off, or should
Yeah,
I put
yeah,
it?
no, I can show it off.
I just always don't know like how to share the image because I do not want to like share links because like you aren't supposed to show links in Twitch chat, so
I mean, mine is you are more than welcome to put links in my link in my link chat. Yeah, they are. I have just seen what you have sent me, Neko. I will keep this on quiet, but that is fucking beautiful. That is very, very pretty. That really, like, I know exactly, you know, you know when you look at a design, so basically, for those that don't know, I have sent out a tweet and a blue sky earlier today. So what I'm currently working on right here with Boki, this is a secret project that we are working on together. Instead of it taking Boki like 20 hours, it's going to take 60 hours because they're teaching me how to do the assets, because I was like, I'm going to help. Plot twist, it's not helping. But part of the project is I want to have as many friends included in a section of it. So I've asked if you want to be a source of inspiration, you can drop or DM your references. Be it your VTuber or your streamer branding or whatever. And yeah, Neko's just sent theirs. It is a secret because they're not revealed yet. But like, I'm looking at your design, Neko, and immediately I know what I'm gonna do. And I love it when you come across a design like that.
Also, yes, I did put the link in the chat anyway.
Well, I'm gonna save it.
I always don't know how to like share images with people. I always just like post it somewhere in someone's Discord and then just post the link from.
I mean, yeah, that's honestly one of the things that I do. But I will very quickly. I'm just trying to find a name for this. There we go. Because I can. Where is it?
Also, I do think that's the old face, so we did do pretty many changes to the face that's currently on that.
Oh, it's just face right now, but I mean that's the important bit, really. So this is the design that I've also been helping Boki with this a little bit as well, and like being a second set of eyes. But this is I don't know if do you want to explain? I can nuzzle both of you. Oh my gosh, hold on, I'm gonna nuzzle. Nuzzle. I can do little nuzzles over here and big nuzzles over here, but I'm touching the toes. No.
Yes, lick them, sniff them. It's fine.
I'm not
touching.
No.
We don't kick shame over here.
I don't want to touch the toes. This is as close as I will get to the toes. I don't. No. But yeah, this is
not much to explain really. I just Eldritch VTuber like body horror, so I just add body horror to it. I did have many different renditions for it, but none of them really got to the end, most of the time because of some technical stuff. So how my current model looks like in Rig is, it looks like this, like how my current Fuji looks like. And yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit more details to it, and I also wanted to add more stuff to it because my friend who does the rigging really wants to have crazy ideas. I want to have really crazy ideas, so we just were like, oh, you know what would be cool for like 3 years now, and it kind of escalated. So that's why I have the so-called toticle. That's my tentacle on the lower right side, which has a whole bunch of toes on it. Because I am forever cursed to draw good feet, even though I do not like them and I do not care for them.
This thing here, right here, this is the toticle. Look at it. It's disturbing. But no, I still love the eye. Like, even going back to but oh my gosh, look at that one. It's been so long since I've seen that one.
Yes, I went through many renditions on very various scales of horrorness sort of thing.
Because this is the only one that you've got the Halo on, isn't it?
Yes, I will add the Halo probably for some outfits for the new one, but not for everyone. Because interesting fact, square Halos do exist in a very particular time. I think it was only a time span of what, 30, 40 years. I think in the 16th or 17th century. There were square halos used for patrons, so they were, so to speak, like false gods, so to speak. Those were just the people who would finance the artwork, so people would draw a square halo on it, because they are not holy, but Jesus Christ, they paid for this, so I kind of have to place them, hence square halo. Really interesting story behind it.
Yeah, you've done a lot of historical research into European aspects for your model because you wanted, like, we have had some amazing conversations about the history that you've researched for. Get your goosey ass out of my face.
Hung.
What? How you had this goose thing? Did you? Why do I get the feeling that you drew it before?
When I realized you had the goose, I took 3 minutes. I just took the goose game and just eyeballed it and just drew a goose. So it looks like the goose from the Goose game because it's a wonderful day to be a goose.
It's always, listen.
In the dream avatars.
There is. I saw the goose and I added the goose. You need to turn your face around. I don't want your ass. Give me your face.
No smooches, only ass kicking, only ass kissing for me. Thank you.
Okay, I'll just nuzzle your ass then.
Yeah, it's fine. Also, that way I can directly honk, not at your chat that's above me, but at the actual chat that's on Twitch. If you honk them aggressively.
Yeah, we do have an ad break coming up soon, but yeah, thank you to both of the raids that came in. If anybody who has come in on those raids, if you need to get up, have a stretch, get some hydration or a snack, please do. We do send self-care in this salon. And if we are not your vibe this evening, that is entirely fair. We do wish you a safe journey onto your next streamer. But if you want to stick around, get involved, it's just vibes and chatting tonight. There's nothing special happening. It's just we're just having a nice time drawing bush. I'm enjoying drawing bush. But yeah, we're just vibing, aren't we?
I doubt I would change my PNG or get a GIF of it, mostly because I'm lazy and I don't know what I want. That's fair. I mean, you can always just slave over your own design for 6 years on it and never end up on anything and never finish projects, or you can just have something that works.
I mean, as long as you're happy, that's the thing. As long as you are happy with what you have got, that's all that really matters, Prisma.
Also, there's 2 different things of being happy with it. Because sometimes when you think about am I happy with it, you think about are you euphoric about it, are you giddy about it. And sometimes that's not what being happy about something is about. Sometimes being happy about something is being not directly content with it, but enjoying the fact that it's there. It doesn't have to be extreme euphoria, oh my Jesus fucking God. Because if you always try to get that, you will never get to a point where you are happy with it. Because what you describe as being happy with it isn't happy with it. It's the sort of pink rose glasses euphoria that will always wear off.
See, sometimes I'm getting more and more tempted to rebrand slightly, I will admit. But then at the same time, I'm I am happy with my design, especially when I'm feeling confident enough to cosplay. because it is a design that I can cosplay. I mean, that's what my VTuber started as. It was an actual cosplay. And I always think, well, if I rebrand to something else, I no longer have the opportunity to cosplay it. But sometimes I do want to step away from this persona. It's not even a persona. My VTuber is just me. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I want to change, but that's where I'm really happy that I have all of the PNGs that I've got, because it does mean that I do have the opportunity to step away and be something slightly different sometimes. I think I'm just waffling shit right now. Which is good because we've got an ad break, which means I automatically need a piss. I'm not even joking. I see that green bar and I immediately, my bladder goes, well, time to empty. I also do need to grab a fresh drink as well. So we are going to do a quick BRB so we can have a break. We will be back in 2.5 minutes. Do take this opportunity to go and have a piss. To go and grab a snack.
I will take some pain meds.
Yes, take any medication if you do need to be taking it. And we will be back in 2.5 minutes. Feel about it like exploding. Use the shine to stick and add shine. Oh, okay. So you can make it glow. Oh, Jesus. I want to buy some kind of combat potion that I can throw at enemies from a distance. Well, I'm going to assume fire is going to work for you. There you go. I want to be as quick as a turtle. Yes, some turtles are known for their quickness. Okay, we shall try. Ah! Won't accept my ball in that corner. We'll pick up this on our...
Oh no, I didn't look for a second and it immediately disappeared.
I don't like this.
The clown is coming, but no, he's gone. Isn't it like if you somehow manage to jump on top of the roller coaster, he can't attack you? Oh yeah, he killed me. Should I
don't like this level. I really don't like this level.
Listen, Dusty. I'm mostly just there. Oh no! I dripped. Oh, I'm dripping everywhere. Oh, I'm dripping. Yeah, come over here. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Fuck! Maybe we should go and rest. Ah! Ah! Oh, you bastard. Oh, I hit supersonic. Oh, you motherfucker. Bye. So, make sure you look after the tree and garden properly. Better a tree in the garden than snot in the nose, as they say. You've got some very strange sayings. Did you look after the enchanted tree? Bucky! Why have you just sent me a DM that just says penis? Fucking hell. Oh my gosh, y'all are giving me a headache. Oh. Oh. Why have you just sent funny flops? What is going on? What is going on? What are you lot conspiring in the background against me? Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't. Hello. Oh gosh, I'm out of breath now. I was running. Also, I can hear the clips that are playing when I walk away. Thank you, Prisma. One of the clips that played was the clown from Escape the Backrooms. I still feel that fear deep in my chest. Every time I hear that clip.
For anybody who's curious, once we have a little bit more space back in the schedule, we might come back to that game. So, I would say look forward to that, but I genuinely always feel bad to see that clip. Like, Jesus Christ. I definitely need to get up on my speedrunning knowledge, because I knew back then when we were playing it there was a way to not directly skip him, but to essentially give him a lobotomy to the point where he can't attack us or anything. So it would just be a 10-minute standing simulator. I do need to check out if there's something similar in the now released game, because the full game is released by now.
I had no idea my fear of clowns was that bad until that game. I knew I wasn't particularly fond of clowns, but I'd never been in an actual situation dealing with clowns until that, and I have never felt fear like I have during that segment of the game. And I've been in some real life scary situations that have not shook me up as much as that clown did.
I guess that's good. At least, like, horror games have still an effect on you. Like, that's something you can be proud of. Although it did sound like you were just one jump scare away from just sitting there crying in a fetal position in a corner. Like, you did not sound well in that.
Oh no! The fact that I still feel that fear deep, like legitimately, I feel that fear in my chest every time I hear that clip. But it's a good clip that everybody likes, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. But no, I actually feel that fear. Like, I had no idea. I've always known I'm not, you know, I've never been a fan of clowns. But like, yeah, that was no. I don't think I did. Look at my big bush. I don't think I did too bad with my big bush.
Oh, it's quite good.
And Samia! Thank you for the resub. You subscribed for 1 month. Thank you.
Also, we did miss a follow.
We did? I'm so sorry.
Followed.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, hold on. Did I miss? I didn't scroll up. Long. Oh my god. No, we are not doing long, man. We are not.
Long.
No. We're not doing long, Debbie. No, you're not. No, hold on. No. But yeah, you can no longer call me long, Debbie. I'm no longer long.
I mean, you kind of look like Jergan. And do you know what Jergan is?
Yeah, Jergan's long. Jergan is long.
Long.
I'm not.
Long.
I'm not long.
Cat. Oh, well, technically not a cat.
No, Jergan's not a cat. Oh my gosh, I've broken chat. Oh no, I've broke chat. Oh no, okay. Oh my gosh. I thought, oh good lord. I thought I'd actually like broken things. We're not going back to the banning of Dana. Fuck off. Hi, Insomnia. It's lovely to see you, my darling. I've missed you so much. How have you been? I genuinely have missed you so much, Insomnia. Fuck off with your fucking clown face, Boki. I've just seen that.
I do love this emoji. I do need to make that, I think.
No, we really do not.
I will share it with your chat so that they also know. By the way, I do commissions. If you want to traumatize Debbie with your own clown emoji.
I swear to fucking God, if you all start coming out with me clown emotes. No. Right, we're gonna see if we can draw some roses. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to draw roses, but we're gonna make an attempt.
Don't need no emoji. I'm already a clown. Prismatic, we should work on our self-worth because no clown that I know has low self-esteem.
Okay, so far my rose is just turning into a checkerboard dot. How do, right, hold on, I need to have a look. Let me just see if, because I want like really simple. Oh, for fuck's sake, no, we're not, no, do not start coming at me with fucking clown emojis. I will turn this stream around, I swear. I'm just having a quick look at other pixel roses just to see if there's anything that, because I can envision what a simple rose would look like, but trying to translate that into pixels.
Oh yeah, Neko, in case you are actually serious about getting emotes from me, you can just shoot me a DM over Discord. My DMs are always open for any and all people. If you guys are weird, I will just block you and tell you, ugh.
And then you can come to me. And then you can come to me and go, Bucky's ignoring me, and I'll be like, okay, quit, hold on, I'll go and annoy for you. Right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna send a screenshot of why you are blocked, and then Debbie's gonna block you as well. So, do with that what you will.
Okay, it kind of just looks like a smiley face now. I meant after a prominent streaming, it'd fit to the frame, Mr. Blobby, meant a lot. I do have a Mr. Blobby PNG. I've just not had it active for so long because I've not had the energy levels for Mr. Blobby. But Prisma actually made me a Mr. Blobby PNG. Okay, I'm coming to the conclusion that roses are just smiley faces.
I mean, technically you could say that.
I'm wondering if I should make my roses ever so slightly bigger.
Yeah, you would definitely profit from that. I mean, the thing is, now they look like emojis, but as soon as you put them on the bush, they're gonna look more like roses because they have a different context. Like, pixel art is very much context-based.
Yeah, I just didn't want to, like, potentially ruin my bush.
If only there was a way to put an image on top of another image without actually drawing over it. Kinda like a layer or something. If only there was an option for it. But sadly there isn't.
Insomnia, what the fuck do you mean you don't know Mr. Blobby? You should totally hold on. Let me get the best. Let me get the hold on.
Oh
hold
god,
on.
that image is not of Mr. Blobby, Debbie. This image is not of Mr.
What?
Blobby.
Oh,
I
Lord.
repeat.
What has Prismus? What? Yeah, that's the Blob V. Yeah, that was that was a combination of my emote and Mr. Blobby. But there's also there's other yeah, there you go. Let me get my favorite Mr. Blobby moment though.
Also, Neko, if you do want to share some emojis that you really like, you can. We can
Yeah,
just talk
yeah.
about emojis all day. We can just talk. What's your favorite emoji? Spam now. At least 20 of them, otherwise I won't see them. Chat, mods, ban them. Ban if they spam.
Right, I am pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like actually like this Mr. Blobby. I even managed to make it into full. But yeah, Insomnia. Go and have a look at that link. Go and have a look at that link, like, and then come back and tell us how you feel.
I have never seen anything on Mr. Blobby. I refuse to watch that.
No, you should. Mr. Blobby probably explains why I am the way I am, to be perfectly honest.
Should we be concerned then?
Listen, Mr. Blobby is amazing.
I mean, that's fair. I also grew up with some insane shit. Ooh, I like the dance emoji.
I really like the thigh emoji.
The thigh is cool too. Oh my god, steppies. I swear to god, steppies or anything feet related is so difficult to like get on stream. I have one that's called defeated slime on my emojis. My emojis actually. Why do I not see them? And like it's so difficult to get feet or steppies or anything on emojis because they so quickly say, oh, that's sexual content. I'm just like, feet are not inherently sexual. They are not genitals. Leave them alone.
It's them toe suckers out there. I'm telling you, they ruin the fun for everyone.
And they also don't like spit. Like I have seen VTubers with their guts hanging out, like full on blood and everything, and I get an emoji banned because it has spit in it, because it's a lick emoji where my tongue is slippery, and I'm just like, why? I don't wanna like blame the people that have their guts hanging out and have like spit and stuff, like more power to them. I wanna have the same power that they do. What did they do that they got past the security? I wanna sneak in that, you know? So yeah.
I don't like spit.
You also don't like toes. I still don't know how you can actually help me with my model when you're so disgusted by looking at it.
No, I don't mind toes. I don't mind feet. Actually, hold on. Have a look at my bush. Which flower looks better, the darker one or the lighter one?
The darker one fit more. I feel like the red is a tiny bit too out there.
Right, we'll stick with that one then. No, I don't mind feet. They make me feel uncomfortable because I have a lot of pain in my own feet. Like, it's really difficult to explain. Like, okay, so imagine this. You see a picture of somebody's toes crossed I can feel that in my own feet, even if they're not crossed. That's the easiest way I can think of explaining things. So like, if I see a picture of feet and there's something wrong with them, it's like I can feel that in my own feet. It's only with feet though.
Are you saying my feet look wrong? How dare you? Do you know at how many feet anime pictures I had to look to figure out how to draw feet?
Oh, I can imagine. Shit, I didn't want it right. You know what? We're starting
okay,
again.
who's greedy now? Who the hell is greedy? Just Canadian Mr. Blobby? Like,
I have no idea.
Did I miss something? If we all come up.
You know what, Neko? I have tried so many times to get that quote thing working, and it will work once in a blue moon. Yeah. I don't know. It might be quote ad. I don't know. It's just I've added it, and it's just yeah. See, like it works, but I give up with it though. It's just like shave the how are more kids not scared of like Mr. Blobby? No, Mr. Blobby was not scary. Mr. Blobby was life.
Okay, so if we all come up with unsettling childhood sort of mascots that are like real life sort of thing. I don't know if you guys knew, he was like a meme recently, so maybe some of them know him. He's called Bernd das Brot, or Bernd the loaf of bread, because he's just a loaf of bread, and he is the most fed up, unhinged, I am so done with everything, depressed loaf of bread you can imagine. And
like legitimately a loaf of bread.
Yeah, he's legitimately just a loaf of bread. And what's very funny, like the sort of channel that we have for like smaller children, it's called Kika. And I do think he was on Toggle as well, which was for a little bit more mature children. And I think it was on Toggle, where after a certain time, I think it was after 8 p.m. or something like that, they actually closed the channel.
I've just googled it, what the fuck is that?
Yes, get it out of your system, Debbie. Yeah, and he does run overnight from like 8 p.m. to I think 6 a.m. so that the children can't say, oh, I want to watch more Toggle, because like, oh, Toggle is also asleep. There's like only Bernd das Brot. And that sort of like short that runs, I think it's like 3 minutes or something, and it repeats on end, is so fucking funny.
What? Why his lips like that? Why has this bread got better lips than most people I know?
Do you want to know his catchphrase?
Oh, go on.
It's shit. Or like rather not directly shit, that would be scheiße in German, but like Mist. No, or something like that. It's so fucking funny. He, like, whenever something happens to him and he's just so fed up, he just goes, Mist. And then he explodes or something like that. It's like so good. He just goes, ah, fuck, and just dies or explodes or something. And like, the overnight show is just him not wanting to be in that overnight show. He's like in a white blank room and he's just like, I don't want to do this, leave me alone, fuck off. And the director's voice, and he's like forced to do like so many stupid skits. Like in one skit he's Harry Potter, in another skit he's like one of those like late night television sort of like quiz shows where people have to get a name right or something like that, and it all just goes so wrong because he has like so little shits to give, and he just is so fed up with existence that he just refuses to like do anything. I think at one point he actually got happy and was like, oh yeah, I can totally get behind this, and then it just immediately ends. Like, his suffering is the entire shtick of this character. I love him to bits. He is so great.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and that was like every single night from, I think it was like 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. He is just there. And it's on loop, and there are so many stories of like people high off of the kite, like high as a kite, just watching that on repeat because it's so fucking funny. It's such a good example in general for German humor, and recently he actually got into a meme. In Germany, I think the meme was so big that even people globally recognized Panther's Boat, and most of them saw them for the first time, and they were like, yeah, this is my spirit animal. When was he from? Like 1990? Damn, bro, like... So he's like a more extra Oscar the Grouch. I don't know if that's fitting. He has like a very specific thing to him.
Yeah, I don't know. From what you've described, like, I can see him and Oscar the Grouch being friends, but I don't think he's like... I definitely think him and Oscar the Grouch would 100%. They would be friends without a doubt.
No,
like
they would hate each other.
No,
Like,
I reckon they would tolerate each other. Like, they'd be like, yeah, this dude gets it.
Oh yeah, Oscar the Grouch I would describe as more aggressive, right? Like, he's fed
Oh
up
yeah,
with the situation, so
he's got
gonna
anger
be vocal
issues.
about it. Like, and Panther's Boat is more like, you know what? Fuck my life. I don't want to do this. Why am I here? Just to suffer. Yeah, he just wants to be left alone. Like, he really likes watching, I think actually it was woodchip wallpaper. He just likes looking at wallpaper. Like, that's his favorite pastime. He is a very boring person. He is aware of it. He does not care. He originally came from a kids show where there were like other more child-friendly, and they did like a lot of experiments and a lot of games and a lot of plays and that sort of thing. I think there were inventors trying to sell their inventions. And Panther's Boat was always forced to suffer through those experimentations to like show off how something worked.
That sounds
And
so
they were
sad.
also happy-go-lucky, and he was just like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do this, why am I here? Answer because they're his roommates, but like... But yeah, he is iconic, especially in Northern Germany, because I feel like he hits us very well from the mentality.
That sounds so sad though.
Well, sometimes existence do be sad.
That is very true. I thought I'd be done with this game of life by level 25, and I'm still here. I'd never agreed to this DLC.
Well, if you've only played the game till 25, you wouldn't have met me.
That is very true. That is very true. We won't be on this level together. I'm quite proud of...
You bastard! Hydrate!
Oh, thank you. It genuinely is so nice to see your name in chat, Insomnia. Look at my bush! I have 2 bush. I have a very good bush. I like them bush. I'm really proud of them.
Yeah, you can be.
I'm genuinely, like, really proud of them. Like, I did those. I did them. I did them. Look at them. Now we do more, because we need many. I'm kind of like tempted to like maybe try and do like some square ones, see if those like work.
Oh, you can also try drawing a fountain or something. That could also work.
Oh yeah, that would be really cute. I do need to fix this ever so slightly though. Because I need to like bring it out somewhat a bit more, I think, on the edges.
Also, I want to talk a little bit about how the experience was of teaching Debbie how to pixel art. So when she first started doing pixel art, she made a lot of layers, and I was very proud of her because I have both 100 layers and none layers, like both. I have like random singular pixels as the only layer. Like my layering is shit, right? I was like very proud of her, and she told me, yeah, I always use layers out of habit. I can't without. Now, chat, if you guys would look just above the ear of the dog where it says layer 1, that's how many layers she's using right now. I don't want to make this a public shaming, but I do want to say that it's very high of her to tell me, oh yeah, I always use layers.
You can't see shit. You can't see shit. You can't see shit. Listen. I have stopped doing it's totally because you told me I didn't need to do layers for this because you flatten everything when you get it anyway, and it's totally not because I've forgotten how to make a new layer.
Have a good night, Neko.
Good night, Neko.
Shift
Shift
N.
N. Okay, I totally didn't forget.
Click on the layer and it says new layer and just add it.
I forgot. Okay, I couldn't work it out. Just
ask, dipshit.
I forgot to ask. Leave me alone.
You asked me how to deselect a selection, didn't you? Why didn't you just ask me, oh yeah, and how do I make a new layer, by the way?
Because, I don't know, because you were like, I flatten it anyway when you send it. I was like, well then I don't have to ask how to do it, because, you know.
Well, you said you're more comfortable if you work with layers, and I'm just like, oh, very high abiding.
Well, the thing is,
fun of me for not using layers and not using them yourself.
Made fun of you for not using layers.
No, that's
you bullshit! I have not once ever made fun of you for not using layers. This is bullshit. Don't believe a word he says.
The earth is round. Now you're all flat earthers. Bam, got it.
Oh, I've watched some amazing flat earth content recently. Like, if you ever feeling really dumb and you wanna feel like you're back on a level with the rest of the world, just watch flat earther commentary, because it's like how these people survive day-to-day lives, I don't know.
Oh, the best sort of flat earth content I saw is there was this one flat earther who was very scientific, and he was like, okay, I will prove that the earth is flat by doing different experiments, and I think he did like 3 or 4 different ones, and all of them didn't work. At first he was blaming stuff like, air density, air refraction and stuff like that, but after a while he actually came around and said, guys, I think the earth is round. And to be honest, I respect that. If people don't want to trust the body of science, want to say, okay, NASA is like faking all the images and stuff, that's not a problem. There are many tests you can do to see that the earth is round. The people in the old Roman Empire knew that the earth is round, and ever since then we knew that the earth is round. The reason why we went back to the earth being flat for a while was because the church wanted it to be. But they still used maps from even not Columbus, Galileo Galilei, where his star maps were based on the assumption that the Earth was round, which I think they also accepted, but also that the Earth was going around the sun and not the other way around. They still used their star maps because they were more precise, and like people on ships do not care about what goes around what, they just want to go to their like proper maps. They just want to have what's the best like product. So the churches actually bought those heretic maps. So yeah, you can. There are like a bunch of different things. I think the first way how the old Romans figured out how the circumference works was because they were such a giant empire. They actually just had one person count their steps from one point to the other, and then they just extrapolated that, and they, I think, came close to 0.1% like error. It's very fucking close.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Just simply counting. So the easiest way to do it is just have a friend, especially over the internet. It's very easy. Just have a friend, like be a couple kilometers away on the same sea level, and just put sticks inside and at the same time. And the sticks will have different lengths of shadow, even though the sticks have the same length. That's already proves that the Earth is curvature. There are like so many ways to prove that the Earth is curvature. The fact that boats and other stuff like sinks down, the fact that you can't see other certain things because of the curvature, and because it's a principle that's like just recognized all over the world, you can't just say, oh, it just curved and then it stops curving, because like there is no place where it stops curving. And one of the experiments that they actually did is that they had like 4 different fences at like certain distances with a hole drilled through it, and they shined the light through it. And they just wanted to check at which point they cannot see the light anymore. And like at the last fence, they stopped seeing the light because like it was too far down. Oh yeah, very interesting.
I don't know what happened then. Oh, who turns me back into a worm? I'm a naked worm. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what? Oh, I thought I was gonna be a naked worm then. Shit myself because the key, the hot bind. Oh my lord, the key bind did something to what's it? But hi, Toast.
Hello, potion seller.
All returns to worm. Listen, I've been a worm for the majority of this stream, and then they all started going long Devi, and I was like, nope. No, I think one of my favorite flat earther things I have watched recently was, it was a group of people. It was sort of like an internet game show. It was one of those weird things where they, you know, like they'd got people together and it's like, you know, blah blah blah. But it was like, it was a group of people and they had to guess who in the group was the flat earther. And it was one of the funniest things I have ever. I think it was either guess who the flat earther is or guess who isn't. It was like, it was one of those, but it was absolutely hilarious just watching these group of people trying to work this shit out and try and catch each other out and be like, it was insane. It was bonkers. But no, I know that group. There was a group of flat earthers who were offered a trip to Antarctica to see the 24-hour sun, and the majority of them all went, no, I'm not going. I'm not going. No. And it's like, well, why not? You want the opportunity to prove that you are correct. You've been given an all expenses paid trip to the place that you say will prove that the earth is flat, and you're all going, no, what do you mean? And then a group of them eventually did go, and they basically proved that the earth is round, One of them put his hands up and said, yeah, I am no longer a flat earther. But all of them were prominent YouTubers that try and like basically go, yeah, the earth is flat. There's no question about it. So there was multiple live streams happening from Antarctica, from their camp. One of them was known to use a green screen in his YouTube videos and his interviews and such, just so we could have his logo behind him. And he forgot to turn his green screen off when he was doing his live stream, and he had a little tiny bit of green on his jacket. And when he was like, no, the earth is round, the people in the flat earther community were like trying to go, no, he's lying, because look, it's a green screen, he's proven it with his thing. And he's just fucking wild to see these people like scramble at anything to stick to their narrative that the earth is flat.
I mean, to be fair, if you base your entire personality around it, which a lot of those people sadly do, it can be difficult to let go of it. Like, I studied physics at university. If people would tell me that some of the fundamental truths of physics would be completely wrong and everything I learned would be completely wrong, I would want to see proof. And if the proof is suffice, I would accept it, because for me this is not part of my personality. But sadly, for some flat earthers, it is. And if you base your entire personality and like your entire worldview around one thing, you do not want to let go of that. You could become really irrational about it, because there's like a lot to lose on it.
You are correct. Insomnia's just like got the like honestly perfect. I think that's perfect comeback is if the world was flat, the Ed would be a tourist attraction. And that is so true.
No, it wouldn't, because that would ruin the cover-up story that the Earth is round. Like, the thing is, if Earth would be flat, people would just accept the fact that Earth is flat. So there's always a conspiracy part of it, right? None of the flat Earthers are saying, oh, the Earth is flat. The scientists are just too stupid to realize that the Earth is flat. They are saying, oh, yeah, no, this is like all just a giant hoax. I have not seen a flat earther who says, oh yeah, the Earth is flat, the scientists just don't know it yet, but they will like work towards it. It's always very anti-science and
that is very true.
Pro-conspiracy. Which also makes it very difficult to like talk with them, right? Because they're very much like, oh, I have to see it with my own eyes, but they do not have the capability of like abstracting, or they don't want to have the capability because their entire personality stuff, to abstract like numbers to sort of, okay, the Earth is round. Because if you say, okay, you don't want to see the pictures because the pictures are doctor-proof and all of that jazz, I'm fine with that. But there are very simple experiments you can do. Like even pendulums and stuff can prove that the Earth is round. Like there are so many different ways to prove that the Earth is round. And so if you do not accept those experiments because you say, oh no, they do not count, then I would be like, okay, what does it need for you? And what they essentially need is either nothing, because it's impossible to prove them otherwise, or they would need something that is so simple that like a 4-year-old could see it. And that's the point where it's like, I don't think there is a proof that's like that fucking simple, because like, if you cannot understand that a boat going below water levels and looking like it sinks when it goes away, that isn't proof of curvature, then we have kind of already lost, because that's like the easiest fucking see for yourself example, right? Where like, if you go up a tower, so to speak, you can look out further. I think there was even a tower where if you are at the bottom, you do not see the city on the other side of this giant lake. But if you go on top of that tower, you can actually see like the top of other buildings. So that is like legitimate proof, and I even think it's in America, where sadly most of those nuts are. If there's like this simple of a proof to see for yourself and you do not accept that as proof, I'm sorry I do not talk with you because it just doesn't matter to talk with you. Like, you are lost cause.
I do
think
remember.
you can remove some of the darker greens. I do think you are kind of going overboard with them right now. I feel like it looks very nice if you remove some of them.
I'm sort of just like
Vibing.
yeah. For now, I was doing my larger squares. I'm now on my smaller square to add and make more shape.
The Earth is cube shaped. The Earth is a non-Euclidean inside-outside helix.
The Earth is in the shape of a foot. That's what I'm going with. The Earth is one of Boggy's many toes.
I have a cube house with a cube window. Yeah, that's true. The cube is definitely the most sturdy shape. So if God were to create an Earth, it would of course be cube shaped because a cube is the most fundamental shape of them all. Shut the fuck up. It's not a sphere. Shut the fuck up. Who could I believe that? Yeah, we all believe in the feet. Look at my feet. We all believe in them. But yeah, fun fact, because every single architect or like static physician, like I don't know how the fuck they're called, who does the static, they will tell you that like a triangle is the most stable shape and the most basic shape. And they are technically right, because the only other thing that's more stable is a perfect, and I repeat, perfect sphere, because the reason why a triangle is so good is because they spread the force, if you go on a triangle, very evenly. The only way to do it more stable than with free corners is with infinite corners, so a perfect sphere. The problem is perfect spheres don't exist. They always have like some sort of breaking point, like a world line or anything, and as soon as you bring those in, completely fucked. Absolutely fucking terrible. Do not try, it will just explode. So technically a circle is the most like perfect, evenly spaced out thing. That's the reason why the Earth, for example, is round. Because the reason why the Earth is round is because the gravitational force is so fucking strong that it tries to evenly spread everything out. And that's why the Earth is round. And that's why planets, for example, have to be round to count as planets. That is one of the 3, I think, rules or 4 rules that we have for planets. And the reason why Pluto isn't a planet is because
Pluto's a fucking planet!
So
Pluto's a planet!
The reason
I will not take this Pluto slander on my channel! Pluto's a fucking planet!
I'm not saying Pluto slander. I personally find Pluto more interesting than the other planets, because Pluto, the reason why Pluto isn't officially considered a planet is A, because it's relatively small, but that isn't the problem. It's still round shaped because of its own gravitational force, so it's still big enough to count as a planet. The reason why it officially doesn't count as a planet is because it shares its orbit with 3 other or 2 other, and it's 3 in total, celestial bodies. And that's why, because to count officially for scientists as a planet, you do need to free your orbit of any debris. Like, if debris is in the orbit has to be around, kind of like Saturn. Saturn has a lot of debris, but it rings around its own fucking planet, so that's fine. You just can't have like neighbors directly inside your orbit. That's if you aren't the dominant object in your orbit, you are officially for planets not counted as a planet. That's the reason why Pluto isn't a planet for scientists. Like, I think colloquially still most people consider Pluto a planet.
I've not actually met anybody who has ever agreed with Pluto not being a planet. It's like, no, Pluto is a fucking planet. Viva Pluto!
That's the great thing about going to university for science. You learn a lot about science communication, especially if you go to become a teacher, because I was trying to become a teacher in IT and physics. And a lot of science communication is like, you need to talk about definition, right? Like if I say Pluto is a planet, I wouldn't say that if the difference that Pluto isn't a planet, like that he isn't the dominant object in this thing. As long as that difference doesn't matter, you can just call Pluto a planet. Like colloquially for science communication, it doesn't matter to do that differentiation. If you are talking in a very scientific way, bless you, then it becomes important to make distinctions, and then you can clarify the definition, and then you can stop calling Pluto a planet and start calling it a dwarf planet. Like most scientists do not care if you call Pluto a planet. It's technically wrong, but nobody gives a shit. Even scientists say, yeah, it doesn't really matter unless for like very specific cases. For those very specific cases, it's important to clarify the definition and then talk about it. But like a lot of people forget to understand that 99% of discussions are just we have different assumptions and different definitions. That's like 99% of every single like discourse I've seen on the internet that like extremely explodes. So just being like very clear on what your definitions and what your assumptions are, most of the time people are gonna agree with you on that thing. But then they're gonna attack your assumptions, which is fine. Sometimes people just have wrong assumptions. But then suddenly conversations can become very, very fucking productive. I prefer the danger mouse theory that our worlds are just a snooker table and Pluto is the cue ball.
Yeah.
I don't think Pluto would be the best candidate for a... I mean, so there are technically larger celestial bodies in the asteroid field than Pluto, and they are way further out. So technically I think one of those like big ass asteroids would probably fit better than Pluto as a cue ball.
Listen, I just can't wait for the cue ball to hit this universe so we can all have a break.
I don't know about that one. I do not want to have a big asteroid or Pluto crashing into the Earth. Thank you very much. Pluto is the chalk cube. Oh, have you guys seen the how Neptune looks? Because
what do you mean?
Back in the day, they used a lot of color correction to make the planets pop off. Neptune
They did.
Is blue, Debbie. Neptune is just white. It's not blue. I'm so sorry.
I'm not fussed about Neptune. I only care about Pluto. Pluto is a planet. That's what I start. That's the hill I will die on.
All of those sounds are attracting.
I think Pluto is probably better color for it. Yeah, probably.
What do you think?
I mean,
I've got a couple of rose bushes now.
let me see. Let me full screen your
let me
stream and
just
look very critically.
hold on. I'm moving shit. I'm moving them over.
See how far you've come from your very first bush.
I know. Look at me. In how long have I been live? Almost 3 hours.
3 hours.
I've done 5 bush and 5 balloon.
Yes.
Oh shit! I just chopped my balloon. And I did roses. I did roses on my rose bushes.
Yes.
I've gone from
I
very.
do wonder if chat can theorize like what sort of theming we're going for based on those two things.
I mean, I reckon it's probably a really easy theme to work out. I was actually going to put a tweet out earlier and be like, okay, when you think of this particular theme, what imaging do you get? But I feel like it would be the exact same for most people, so I didn't. But I'm wondering if we have balloons and rose bushes. Who thinks they know what this theme is?
I know.
I know you know. I think I'm going to do a couple more hearts. We're going to do some more purple ones. So I must admit,
Also,
I'm
I
getting,
just
I'm
now
getting
realized
tired now.
you changed the accessory on your little buddy that he's now have.
Yeah, he's got a little planet. There is also. Oh, did I get rid of the other one? Oh no, there's. I think that's supposed to be Saturn. This one that's above him now.
I do think Jupiter's more likely, but yeah, could be one of the gas giants.
Well, I think it's. Oh, it's not. Yeah, not Saturn. Sorry. Yeah, I first I thought it was Mars because of the it's got an eye on it, but it's blue, not red. But I don't know if it's like.
I mean, Jupiter has an eye.
I thought it was Mars.
No, Mars isn't a gas giant. Mars doesn't
No,
have all those
no,
red
yeah,
stuff.
no. I'm getting myself all mixed up. I'm too tired to.
It's fine.
What the fuck, Prisma?
What did Prisma send?
All I've got is an MP3 file in my DMs that says Long Devi Project. What is
Sounds
this?
good. You should probably play it.
Long Devi.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. Oh,
I do very much
hold
like.
on. Hold on, we're doing a thing. I've got, fucking hell. Right, bear with me. Bear with me. Where's StreamerBot?
Oh no, Devi's about to piss.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I'd bet I've got to work out how to do this now. I've got to remember.
If you need help, let me know.
I will. But I think I can mostly remember how to do it. I think I can.
Yeah, for anybody curious, I'm also the tech support tentacle. Most of the time, Devi can do it herself. She's a very smart hoodie, but sometimes she needs a little bit of help.
Yeah, I just need like reminding a lot of the times on how to do things, and usually by the time I've come round to like halfway through Boki reminding me how to do it, I'll remember the rest. But I'm often like, okay, I'm about to do something with StreamerBot. Sit with me in a VC, so and don't tell me how to do it, but watch me do it, and then point out where I go wrong if it doesn't work.
I don't know if you guys see the similarity to this stream, but
Right, okay, let me see. Is it there? Right, there you go. There's a new sound alert. Try it. There's a new redeem. Let's see if it works.
Long Devi.
Can you all hear that? Please tell me it worked. Please tell me it worked.
Long Devi.
Oh, fucking hell. There you go. Brand new one for you. Oh, just in time for the ads as well. I need... Oh, there you are. There you go. Have fun with that. Thank you. I don't know if I should be saying thank you or not, Prisma. Oh, I'm gonna have to get you to do like an image for these Baki that pops up when you when somebody redeems them. I need a lizard one. I need to draw a lizard. Hold on, let's draw a lizard. Oh my goodness, I've got this, my head. Right, how does one draw a lizard?
So I think what you should do is just start the redeem with you just scrolling from the right to the left, and then during the entire duration it just doesn't stop.
Stop making me laugh. I can't do it. I'm gonna draw the most. Oh, we have ads anyway, so I'm gonna go for a wee before like I actually piss myself. So take this opportunity to go and get yourself a drink or stretch or something. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Mushrooms. Oh my gosh, is this the wife of the mushroom man? I grow mushrooms and I've got some extra mycelium to sell. You can plant them in your garden and have your own homegrown mushrooms in a couple of days. Just don't forget to water them. Want to have a look? Yes, I fucking do. Who are you first, though? Well, the locals call me the...
Basketball's very efficient.
Okay.
Like a glove.
Oh, I ended up in the water! Oh my lord, I am actually... Misty's gonna bugger off again now. Because Bravo has summoned the Blobv again. Let me try sending this picture one more time. Ah, there we go. Now I've sent the picture. It was just having a moment. There you go, bro. It's like I sent you a picture. Discord was just having a moment. Thank you for all of the Blobby, Bravo, and Roy. Oh, look! Oh my god, look, the Disability Pride! Look at all of the flags available! And they even have the good poly flag. Oh, wow! They even have Demi Boy and Demi Girl. Oh, they've really gone above and beyond.
Oh.
So I do believe it's like one of those click ones where... Congratulations, it's a goose! Ooh, Blue's looking for Dino artists again. What are you looking to get? But yes, this. Oh, what's that noise? I only date tall geese. There. You stay here. Only the babies come with me. The babies and the grimies. Stop touching things. If you start touching things, they get grimy as well. I might have fudged this a bit. Am I close enough? Oh, you know. Ah! I wonder if we can get it going really like... Oh! We just about... No! You motherfucker. Oh, some of these portals are mean. Ah, that is really mean. Why would you take us further away? Oh my gosh, look at our little waddle. Look at us go. Oh, we can jump! Oh! Oh, we took a selfie! Best thing. Oh, that's the map. I'm just pressing buttons now, see what happens. The dev was nice enough to give Debbie a key and she bought it herself. She could give away the key. Listen, shut up. Stop calling me what? No, that is true. Kim, the developer, did send me a key and go, hey, here's the game. And I was like, well, tough shit, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Can I give this one away? And he was like, yeah, go for it. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Ah. That'll do. We're running. Are we ready for my favorite satisfying part about nails again? I love, like, it's so clouded. Let's go this side. Let's go this way, because it's like, you can really see it on the black, so it's dead cloudy, and then you just go. Ah, and look at it disappear. Ah, nice and shiny. I miss doing designs like this where you have to do a lot of filing and then you just reveal the design at the end and it's like, ah, so pretty. So pretty. Hello. I was a bit longer than I wanted to be. Smudge has insisted on cuddles. I don't know if you can hear her.
I did at least.
I don't know if stream can. But she's proper cuddled herself into my my cardigan. You got a lot to say. Yeah, she was screaming at me downstairs and I thought, oh, she's hungry. So I went toward, usually when I walk towards her, she'll run to a food bowl. But she just sat there. So I was like, do you want cuddles? And she has well and truly, like, got as close into my skin as she can. Oh, I'm sorry, I stopped cuddling her.
Oh, dear. No, we have...
Yeah, you got a lot to say.
I do think chat can actually also hear it.
Usually chat can hear her because she's quite vocal. She's quite loud.
Well, people can't hear Lumen screaming in my ear half the time.
Yeah, but you've got a really good microphone. You've got good noise cancellation.
Okay. A good microphone, cheap ass headset I bought after the wedding, so.
I thought you had a decent microphone.
Oh, that's good.
Right, what do you want? You can't get any closer. Oh, I see what you want. You want a plate that had pizza on it. There's no pizza on it now. She knew there was pizza on it, though. She didn't want cuddles. She wanted pizza.
Well, so your first idea was right.
Yeah, she just didn't want cat food. Okay, I was drawing a lizard.
Lizard?
I don't know what y'all will want for long Devi. This is gonna be the most scuffed lizard in the history of lizards.
It's fine, you like stuff things.
Well, I think it's gonna, that'll be the perfect. Actually, I'm trying, how does one lizard?
Lizard.
You'll let me be cute and adorable to get closer to your food. Yeah, she knew. Oh,
Lizard.
hell.
Lizard. Lizard.
Yeah, this is why I'm doing you as a lizard. So you can have a lizard for your lizard.
My cats actually, as far as I remember, do not do that. I know that if they want something really badly that we have in our hands, that they look at us with like an excitement, as if they like just took 50 grams of speed. Just look at it like, oh my god. It's really bad with like bockwurst. It's Newman just screams.
I was gonna say, isn't that just fry? Like, in general.
Ray typically doesn't want stuff. Ray is typically very much, she doesn't need anything. If she really wants something, she's just gonna be around and sniff at it. But typically they do not beg for food. Unless Nola. Nola begs for food, but only during the allotted feeding times.
There you go, a lizard. Where's Toast? Toast, are you happy with this lizard? I don't think that's a bad lizard, to be fair.
It has a dump truck of an ass. That much I can say.
Well, listen, I'm just basing it off my own biology, okay? I'll export that and add it for next stream. I think we're gonna do another couple of blooms, and then I think it's Betty Bows for Boki and I.
Yes. It is almost 1 AM here. Didn't you want to try a fountain?
I did.
Maybe a fountain would be better, so just so that we have more things to do with.
Yeah. Right. Okay. We'll start with like a grey. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can just like block out the initial shape. I'm not thinking too much about it right now. I think it needs to be a much darker grey, just for now.
Yeah, blocking out the shapes, just take whatever color works best. I hope now you understand more of my struggle.
Oh, I do. Wait, what do you mean there goes your tea? What have I done?
Probably make them laugh, would be my assumption.
Can't believe Insomnia's out here blaming me for things. I am innocent.
I feel like we don't blame you for enough things.
Don't you fucking start.
I blame you for my toe.
No, I don't want any association with your toes.
Well, screw you. My toe still hurts.
Oh yeah, that toe. Yeah, I totally can. I snuck over in the night and broke your toe. Okay, I think that's a relatively decent fountain shape. And then it's just gonna go wee.
The good thing is, fountains are very simple things. The only thing that sucks is that they are rotationally what's it fucking called? They have essentially a rotational texture, so it looks weird from the front. So you have to kind of like make it shorter the more to the side you go, because it goes more to the side and stuff like that.
I'm just having a look at some. See if I can. Right, okay, so.
Oh, Prismatic Road. Devi is innocent of a lot of things, but she's guilty AF for being a heartwarming individual and a cutie. And
I will fucking ban you all.
You can't ban me. I'm inside the car with you.
I don't test me.
Devi, do you want your art to actually be used in the project?
Yes, please.
Do you want to have the little petting buddy so that you can water Crackpot Crack?
Yes, please. I don't know how to draw this. I'm trying to brain.
Okay, so first of all, we think about fountains. What part are you struggling with right now?
What is a fountain? How does one fountain? Ah, wait, hold on. I think I found a decent reference image of how I could potentially.
Those always help.
Yeah, well, that's what I was struggling with, because all of the reference images that I'm finding at the minute are like that weird sort of top-down side view game sort of.
Have you specifically looked for pixel art fountain?
Mm-hmm. Which I think I have found. Because I'm also looking at like actual fountains.
Okay, so if you look at actual fountains, right, you do not necessarily need a pixel art pixel art reference for fountains, because they are relatively simple, because they are rotationally like the same, right? You just have a simple shape that goes around the whole thing, and then you have a simple decoration that also goes around the entire thing. So I normally like to add a lip to it, because most fountains do have a lip on top. And then I just think about it as if it was just a bowl, right? It's just a bowl with like a stuff beneath it. So I just take out the lip, decide on a cute design for what I want the lip to look like. Like, is it like little rocks with like lines in between them, or is it like leaf shaped or stuff like that, right? I decide on how I want the lip to look, and then I decide on the middle how I want the decoration to look, and then I just rotate that decoration next to it, next to it, next to it, and it's slowly like pivoting more and more to the side.
Oh, this is what I've got so far.
Let me see. Why is the stream not updating, or is this just the same thing? No, the previous stream is updated. Let me load back the stream.
That's fine. I am wondering if I'm getting too tired to convert how I would do it digitally to pixel-y.
That's
it is
fine.
Yeah, it's late for you, and it's getting late for me as well.
Yeah. So you can do it like this. You just need to know that this isn't like, this is very stylized. Like, no fountain I think would look like this, because this isn't like a shape that just goes around it, right? Because those circles, they aren't exactly how it would look from the front. At least I don't think
So
but like
it would be
since
more
this
like
is just
this.
decoration, it can look like it wants. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that.
I mean, I don't think I did too bad initially getting the actual like silhouette of the shape.
Yeah, no, the silhouette was already pretty good. You can make it more interesting by adding more sort of like lips to it. I call them lips, but they're just like small sort of like round sausages that are around the pillar sometimes.
Yeah, I think I've done it too short really to have too much.
Fair.
And I was thinking I could try and add like a lip, but I quite like the shape, the silhouette that I've got, because it's quite
Yeah, no,
clearly.
if you like the silhouette, you can definitely keep it. That's like no problem at all.
It's just like trying to brain. Because I know this was like a joke, but I do like the way the water is going. But I know that it would sort of like do like this. Like, so if I get another blue, it realistically would be sort of like this, and then that would come down here. That's kind of cute.
I mean,
though.
it is art. Like nobody's stopping you from doing a weird fountain that wouldn't work in real life. As long as it looks
No, that
good.
is
The rule
true.
of cool very much applies for everything.
That is very true, but I also need to think about it in with the rest of like how it's gonna look.
Yeah, that's fair. Both would have worked for the context that we needed.
It would, but now that I've done it this way, I'm really sort of like in that sort of effect. Because then I'm assuming I can just sort of like, that's the rubber. It would have like little like somehow like that. I think this is like more your sort of, you know what, it'd probably help if I take that off and then I can just like
Don't think about how I would do it, because you are not at the skill level to do it.
No, I'm not. I'm
don't
not.
know me, bitch.
Fucking know you. You're one of my best mates.
My would look nothing like this.
Your fountain
Just
would look so much better. Yeah, that I will not deny.
I'm not talking about that. I am saying if I were to make a fountain, I would make a droopy fountain. Which means either I have a statue where stuff droops out, or I would make them just like a big bowl and slowly droop out. Because I prefer that sort of thing over the like arching sort of like jet fountains. I just prefer.
Oh, so you know what? I like a fountain. I like a fountain that will get you wet.
Well, not everything has to stay strong and long and shoot out lots of stuff, okay?
I don't think that looks too bad, to be honest.
No,
I don't think that looks.
Change the colors of the fountain.
Yeah, I'm sort of having fun with the water right now, though.
No, the water is very fun.
Because I reckon.
The thing is, yeah.
No, go on.
I will hate you for it because you add a lot of elements that would be very weird when they aren't moving, and I assume you do not want to animate this.
Oh no, I was gonna. I was thinking like it could be one of those really simple animations where I just copy paste it and we just change like the water. We just redraw the water. but slightly different.
We can do that. We can do that. I will just say that it will look very jarring compared to my animations, putting your animations next to it. So we will have to see.
Okay.
No, because like I'm not saying it to like shit on you.
No, I know.
It's just like because mine is very smooth, especially when I animate stuff like particles, like you currently do for the drops. I tend to have them be very sort of permanent. So instead of having, for example, if I do a cloud. If I animate a cloud coming out of something, like we do for my... Oh, I can just switch back to my GIF. Like how I do my clouds, right? Like my clouds are very permanent. They like swirl around and then they get smaller and they break up. Like mine is very permanent. Whilst what you are explaining is very like erratic, which is also fine. It will just look very jarring right next to a very permanent one. Because then you're gonna be like, oh, the drops look like they're appearing and disappearing randomly because you are kind of like primed to look for permanence.
Well, I'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna copy paste it, and I'm gonna. But I think for first attempt at a fountain, it's not too shabby. Definitely need to change. I think the last thing I'm gonna do.
But yeah, in case people are curious what I mean, just look at my animated smoke out of my pipe. It is very much looking like a cloud of smoke inside water. That is because I very much like drawing sort of like blobby smoke thingies. More you know.
Listen, I will maybe get there one day.
Oh, it's fine. I am just trying to make this a learning experience for anybody watching right now. In case anybody, because that's like animation basic, right? This isn't like even specific for pixel art. This is just like different styles of animation, because I know how different, like I once had a very interesting thing where I had a what's it called? Where I had a collab with another pixel artist and also animator. And what they did is we shared images with each other, and then we animated the other person's image. So we drew each other, and then the other person animated it, just to like see how it is to work with other people's art, and also how your art looked when it's differently animated. It was very interesting to do, very fun. I wish to do it more, but for that I would A, stream more, B, stream more specifically on my channel, and C, also kind of make a name for myself, because I hate doing that sort of thing with people that are bigger than me, because then I very much feel like I'm taking advantage of people. Which is very stupid to think, because like if we switch the dynamics, then they are essentially taking advantage of me, and I never think that way. But I do be violent, so
I get it though. I get it. I can't see where the edge of this is anymore.
Change the background color to just another solid color.
I think this is too light. It's not.
I mean, it depends what you want your fountain to be made of. I personally always like to go for a sort of marble, very white sort of marble stuff.
Considering like the background, I don't want to go white. Like I don't want to go.
White would look good because you have the black outline. I do think it will stand
that
out.
That is true. But it, yeah, maybe. I mean, you can always recolor it, or I can always go in and recolor it after with there we go. But I think just to see it at the minute, actually, I think I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, no, I do like that.
I would also add some shading later on.
That's what I'm trying to work out, the shading, but I think it is getting a bit too late for me to put that concentration in.
That's fine. We always have tomorrow.
So I think, yes, we do. We won't be. Quick. could stream tomorrow. I don't know. It's I was that. There you go.
So yeah, for a couple of weeks we have set out one day each week where I help with pixel art, or she helps me with my model because I have difficulties deciding on stuff. So
yeah, so I just act as Oh, thank you for the gift stub. Oh, thank you for gifting Shadow a gift sub, Fat. That's really kind of you. But yes, we're gonna stop raids. We're gonna go and have a look at who be doing the living on the purple. So bear with me.
So we are gonna raid.
Yes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what we've done today. Well, you know what? It's not too bad. Is my head covering half of it? My head is covering some of it. Hold on. I've got a fat head as a cat. We've done a lizard. I'm gonna export that, and if I remember, I will edit for Tuesday stream, and it will just. I'm gonna get Bucky to maybe tomorrow. I might just ask you to help me set it up so it just appears randomly on screen.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Yeah, sure.
But we've done a couple of rose bushes. We've done a couple of heart balloons. I don't know if anybody has guessed what the theme of these assets is, but. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody who's popped in and joined, and thank you to Bucky for coming and keeping me company. I really needed it today.
Yes, I am here.
Having a look. Who's doing what?
Sadly, none of my pixel art folks are currently online.
Hi, B. Oh, I'm not surprised you've come in with a hydrate. Well, we're gonna stick around long enough for the people who've just popped in to get the stream streak. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need to go to bed.
Hello, Potion Seller.
Hello, B. Payday gifts? Oh, that's really sweet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I was hoping to find somebody who was doing art at least, but it doesn't look like anybody.
Thank you so much, Moron Fatboy, for the follow. Very funny name, Moron Fatboy.
Doesn't look like. Usually there's at least one or two working on some art, but it doesn't look like anybody's doing any tonight.
What do you mean?
So on my following list, usually there's at least two people working on art on a Sunday, but no one.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Go to sleep, you creature. I will, Insomnia. We're just looking for someone to. There's not many online either. Normally there's more. What's going on?
I mean, it is Sunday and it's getting close to Christmas, so.
Yeah, that is
some
very,
people are
very
probably
true.
just celebrating Advent and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm depending on what we're doing Christmas. I don't know what we're doing Christmas Day yet, so I might stream Christmas Day because I'm not working it. I'm not working Christmas Day. I'm not working Boxing Day. I am, however, working the Saturday, Sunday, Monday following Christmas. I'm working the Monday before Christmas and the Monday after Christmas. So those 2 Sundays there will be no streams, but I will be swapping them out for Thursday streams because I'm not working the Friday. I do need to. I'm trying to get it 100% like confirmed, and then I can pop it in the Discord just so people know. Have you got anybody on your list at all that you fancy raiding into, Bucky?
I do have a couple people who would probably appreciate the raid, but I don't have anybody where I'm like, oh yeah, they are currently doing anything thematically close to it.
What's God Breakers? Let me go and have a see what this person's doing, because I've not raided this person in a while, but I don't know what it is they're doing.
None of furs. What's furs? Me and my mate are making 2 lamb curries together. Ah, I think I understand it, but I'm not sure. I think you mean 2 pounds of curries?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just having
I don't understand either.
problems. I am foreigner. I do not speak English as my first language, as my accent is probably.
I was gonna say, isn't English your 3rd language?
No, it's my 2nd language.
I thought Russian and I thought German was first and Russian. I thought German and Russian were like, yeah.
Technically, yes. I grew up in a Russian family, and they tried to teach me Russian, but then, like a couple months before I go to kindergarten, I fell down the stairs, and in that shock, I refused to speak. So I had to
fair enough.
relearn language, and at that point, my mother was like, "Okay, we only teach German."
Okay, fair enough.
Because if we still speak bilingually, he would be confused and wouldn't be ready for kindergarten. So that's why I did not grow up learning Russian. I can barely speak Russian, but I can speak a little tiny bit of Russian.
Fair enough. I thought you were fluent. I'm sorry, because you the way like you spoke about it when it was coming up to the wedding, it was like I thought you were quite fluent. But I think you said you understand it, right?
Yeah, I can understand most of it. Like, unless people come out, like, since I didn't learn it formally, I of course don't know words that I have never heard before. Like, as
that's
anybody
fair.
else, I have never learned vocabulary. My vocabulary is very much based on what my mother is saying. So most of the time, it's just wild cursing. And also my grandfather, who can't speak German, of course, also spoke a lot of Russian. I can figure out most sentences because I know most of the language, but I do not know the specifics.
That's fair. I mean, I feel like that about English.
English is your first language, Debbie.
I don't mean I understand it.
English is your only language, Debbie.
As much I have tried, so I have tried to learn French. I did 3 years of French in high school, don't remember a fucking word of it. I did a year of German and I did a year of Spanish, don't remember a fucking word of it. I actually have a degree qualification, so not a full degree, but it's still called a degree because I only did it was half a year of Japanese that says I can read, write, speak and understand it. Can't remember a single thing of it. I can remember like a very, very little, but technically I am supposed to be fluent in it, and because I've had nobody to speak with for so long, I have completely forgotten all of it. I swear if I didn't speak English with people, I would forget how to speak English.
How would you communicate that in your brain when you think about, oh, I need to pick up something? Would you just be like,
just be like, listen, my first language is actually gibberish, okay? I don't know who to raid. Nobody's jumping out at me. Let's see what let's go and have a look at the art category. Let's see what people are doing in there. See if there's anything interesting we can go make. Let's see if we can make a new friend. Absolutely baffles me that there are so many channels in the art category not doing art.
B is recommending probably somebody. Do we want to just go with what B's saying?
Send me a link on Discord, B, and I'll have a look.
Furries are best at art. Yeah. Yeah, in many ways they are.
Right, let me see who what are they working on? Oh, yeah, I know them. Oh. They just got, hold on, I think somebody's just gone live. Oh, Cameron's just gone live. Should we go and say hello to Cameron?
Yeah, sure, if they just went live.
Yeah, they're I'm assuming this is a game. It's the Talos Principle 2. I'm assuming that's a game. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to raid Cameron. So let's go and say hello. Okay, so let's get us. Ooh, here we go. I can spell. Let's get us a raid message from Frosty. We are going to give them. They literally have just gone live, so they are currently on this Go starting. So we're gonna raid out very slowly. Thank you, B. I'm also in ads, which I think is their initial, like they've literally been live 2 minutes. So we're going to give them an opportunity to get in, to get through their starting. So we're not rushing this raid out, because we're not in a rush. So puzzle time. Oh, it must be a puzzle game. We're here from Pixel Art to watch Cameron melt our brains with Talos 2. It must be a puzzle game then. I have no idea what this thing is. But I will see that stretch. Oh my goodness, I needed that so badly. I think I got possessed then for a minute. What is an ad? But yeah, you know what, I'm gonna edit this a little bit. I don't want like the repeat. But yeah, we're gonna go say hello to Cameron. I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to raid them. Oh, thank you for the big honk. It certainly was something, wasn't it, Insomnia? You know what, my darling? I'm so glad to see you in my chat. It's been so long. I really have missed you. Like, it's so strange to say, but I've missed hearing you call me buddy so much. Like, genuinely, it's you don't realize how much you miss something until it's gone. But yeah, we're gonna go with I've reduced it a little bit, so it's just puzzle time. Let me have a look at where they're at. So they're still on the just starting screen, but we'll raid in a minute. But yes, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of Twitch, there are my socials. If you want to come and bother me in Discord, you can do so following that link there to a Discord I share with my Stantix. I have my own little area a little bit down the sidebar, and you can bother me in my direct. Do you have anything you want to share, Boki?
No, I am currently an internet hermit. If you guys wanna bother me, I do not have an active server. I do not have active socials. Just DM me, you cowards.
It's really annoying that you have to be sharing a server or friends with someone on Discord to send them a DM, though.
Oh, it's fine. Just join Devi's server. I am inside Devi's server. Find me. The name is the same, and then just DM me, you cowards. I expect at least 8 DMs today, and I will block all of you.
You're so mean.
It's fine. The people like that. It's because they have feet in my model. That's why they want me to do that.
Is that a requirement? to be mean if you've got feet. But
No, but apparently yes. It's like, oh yeah, oh yes, sorry mommy, please step on me, and I'm just like, dude, please.
Well, it looks like Insomnia might be taking you up on that challenge.
Ah, that's bad. It's fine.
But yes, my next stream will be Tuesday. We will be doing some nail art for sure because it's the Manchester meet, the Manchester Twitch meet on Friday. So I'm gonna get myself some nails done to wear during that event because I've got my outfit all set. I'm gonna be wearing black and gold, so we're gonna do some black and gold nails. I've got some metal embellishments that I want to use up, so that's what we're going to be doing on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing yet. I've not quite decided. It's either going to be potion craft or I've got a couple of demos that I really want to try. I think we're relatively close to the end of potion craft, maybe. I think we've maybe got like 2 streams left. But I do have a Christmas demo that I really do want to try relatively soon. But no, Tuesday will definitely be nail art, black and gold nails with some metal embellishments to get ready for Friday. Start time, I have no idea. Keep an eye on the Discord, keep an eye on my socials. I do try to keep them updated, but it will be an evening stream. It looks like Cameron is in. So we're going to go and say hello. So if you haven't got it already, there is the raid message. We're going to start off this raid. If I can spell this correctly.
Ready the pitchforks, ready the messages. This won't be pretty. We're gonna run him down. Run them down. I'm sorry, I didn't know yet. Whoever and whatever it is, we're gonna run it down and just scream.
Yeah, do make sure to give some love. They have been we've been in the same circles for quite a while. I genuinely don't think I've ever had the opportunity to raid them, so this will be a first for me. But yes, next stream Tuesday. Keep an eye on socials. Keep an eye on Discord for start time. Thank you so much to Boki for teaching me how to draw bush. I'm very proud of my bush. It's a good bush. Yes.
Very good bush.
I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you so much for spending the evening with me. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you all then. Good night and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Right, hold on, let's...
They also have feet.